good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time of the day it might be while you're listening to this.
Mm-hmm.
You are here. Another week of Tech File. And this week's episode is, the mayor laced us with some beers. Two of us don't drink.
One beer.
So it's going to be an interesting experience as we try this. We got
2 beers.
we got some Steve Weiser. So we're going to crack these open and we're going to try them while y'all hearing this intro. And we're going to start the show right on after that. So get it now.
Never know.
Welcome to episode 266 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. Hello. How are y'all? How are everybody doing? We lovely today. Sorry.
Well, something. I don't know.
Like, it was disgusting, but why do I want to take another
That's
sip?
how I
Because
feel.
it's not that bad.
I keep going back to it. I don't understand.
It is good.
I'm the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. Holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
The gentleman.
the everyday gentleman,
24/7.
but better known as K Diddy.
Take that.
So
And
Eric look like
If y'all watching the YouTube video, I think during Tim's intro, I took another sip and my face was looking just like Eric's, but just quietly.
Yeah, it's spicy, ain't it?
I like it, dog.
It's a little spicy.
It's-
Yeah.
We are drinking Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA.
Give me a hell yeah.
Cut the check.
It's because it's an IPA.
Hey, we fuck with you, Steve.
Now I see why all that beer wind up not being in his mouth.
So
'Cause-
y'all, and this is also almost 7% alcohol. So
good Lord.
remember at WrestleMania when he was drinking all them beers, and I was like, he's drinking his own beer. Like he's wasted. Like this.
3 beers.
He went through 4 of these in like 30 seconds. But no. Sport fact of the week.
October 5th, 1994, the NBA shortens the 3-point distance to a uniform 22 feet across the board in an attempt to help offensive players score more. Michael Jordan goes on to set career highs in 3-point attempts and converted 3-point field goals, nearly doubling his previous statistics.
He said, fuck it, it's that. Let's test it out then. See if I feel better.
And it's been 22 feet ever since.
No, it went back after 2 years because everybody was hitting threes.
I bet it was.
But like that shows you how far we've come that now people are talking about push it back even further because 3-pointers are too easy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's some wild shit to
Definitely
say.
putting up 40-footers. Like,
Right. Like it's nothing. You got Grayson Allen taking 35-footers. Like,
I wonder if they'll make it a 4-point territory at some point.
we'll see.
From the entertainment factor, I can see them pitching that.
They're going to do like the big three and have a little 4-point spot.
Or like just some area on the court would be worth 4 if you pull from like the deep corners or some shit.
I feel drunk already.
Ah, here you go. Here you go.
She got stoner and shit.
That's funny.
I have had about 4
She
sips
out
of
here
this.
stoned.
The rest of the episode, I'm gonna picture Austin like slowly, like all up in your face and shit like that as it fades away. It's like a little haze and shit. Yeah, I see it as like a GIF.
I was lost on. I don't.
Just my imagination. Once again.
All right, y'all. This Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Make sure that y'all tune into the Good News Radio Network for our show Overtime. You can also check it out on our YouTube page. I do want to make an announcement.
Mhm.
Our partnership with the Good News Network is coming to a close.
Can we get some? Oh, we can't eat. That's the copyright. It's so hard.
you only get 3 seconds.
Right.
Dude,
Well,
say
no. We ain't getting taken off for YouTube.
Can't say no more.
No, we can't say no more. We done. That's all.
But
Y'all
y'all
know the
get it.
rest.
Yeah, no.
Y'all sing it along yourselves.
Yeah.
Y'all probably go hit play on that as soon as we done.
It's all right. But no,
great battle.
we've been rocking with the good news for a few years now.
We have.
We linked on during the pandemic. I remember because we were
Mhm.
on Zoom when we
Mhm.
made the announcement initially. And as the network has grown, we've tried to grow with it. But with our schedules right now, 2 shows a week, every week, we can't.
It's a lot, boss.
We ain't built for that. Now, 2 shows a week when we get a chance to be like, oh, maybe you want to do this. Yeah, sure. That's
We
cool.
got you.
But that man, we can't do that.
Mandatory.
So what I'm gonna ask y'all to do though, for real, since we're only on the Good News Network for 2 more weeks, I want y'all to run up them numbers.
For sure.
You don't even have to have the app. If you just hit our link tree, you will be taken directly to our page.
Mhm.
At 7:30 on Thursday. Go and click play. Our show is on for an hour. Like run them views up as we run out the
For
door.
sure.
Mhm.
Make them miss us.
We'll miss them though.
On this Thursday show, by the way, we are doing our NBA preview show. So of course y'all want to hear that
Exactly.
anyway.
Y'all love those shows.
So make sure y'all do that.
Yeah, bro. She about to be out of there.
Sly in the comments. What's up, Sly?
Hey.
Camille about to be drunk off the Stone Cold. Yeah, I am. It's probably gonna happen. And I had like half a can. There's still some in here. That's Eric's.
Ah.
Okay.
All right.
But no, make sure y'all run that up. And if you haven't already, make sure you like up the YouTube and subscribe as well. Because again, NBA preview this Thursday. Make sure y'all check that out. And we can even give them the secret sauce for next week's show because we know y'all gonna want to watch that anyways. We are gonna be talking about the Redeem Team documentary. It's gonna be a Tech File Cinema to end our time on the network. So make sure y'all check that out as well. 7:30 Thursday, Central Time. Run it up. Game that needs a name. If you're unfamiliar with what the game that needs a name is, it is a rapid fire game where we name a topic and we try to name subjects that fit under said topic in a rapid fire manner. The last Tech File member remaining wins. Did y'all do your homework?
I did.
What you got for us?
Female wrestlers.
Okay. The class is surprised.
Already. You ain't finna get me every week. I'm good for one every once in a while.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I'm not
Once,
this week.
literally.
Dang, he calling you old Carmelo. He said you ain't prime Mello no more, fam. That's what I heard.
On what? All right.
Who said that?
I don't know.
She trying to geek me up. Not for the
Wait. She said,
I'll push you 30 times tonight.
Camille said that. Like,
No, you know what? That reminds me. Before we get into the game's name, I'm sorry. I wasn't here last week.
Uh-huh.
You were on Ken's heels the whole show.
Dog. After the show, I was like, I'm getting cooked. This thing, I couldn't do shit, bro. This nigga was cooking me, bro.
and the thing is, like,
From
it was from the
An
time
hour
he,
straight, nigga. 50 minutes. I counted, nigga. 50 minutes. This nigga went 50 minutes straight, bro. He made topics that ain't had shit to do with nothing about me, motherfucker.
and it didn't even start on the show. Like, as soon as he got into the
Exactly.
Zoom, he saw that bears on his shirt.
10 minutes. It was like 10, 15 minutes before we started the show. So I got a full hour, 30 minutes of this nigga cooking me, bro.
So
He was so disrespectful with that damn fleece.
so that is
That's why I wear it today. I don't got no time to get cooked, bro.
No, I'm back now. I'm about to be what was the Supreme Dreams Supreme Instigator. Ken got to get some licks back. You was taking it. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, Triple T did have Kim
He
back.
tried.
Yeah, hey, shout out to Triple T, bro. He was on Comic View with that motherfucker, boy.
It's a party
Shout
in the
out to Triple
comments.
T, man. Y'all made the show great this week.
I feel it. Okay. So, are we doing female
Oh,
wrestlers,
no.
or do we have another? Oh no, we ain't even gonna say slide comment right now. He wild. You can put it on the YouTube.
Oh my god.
You can highlight it for the YouTube.
Puppies, bro. Terrible.
Is that what y'all want to do though?
I'm with it.
All right, Ken. I mean, it was your idea, so
Okay.
What order?
let's just go around.
Yeah,
Okay.
let him go
Alright.
ahead.
Charlotte Flair,
Sable.
AJ Lee.
Lita,
Trish Stratus,
Sunny.
Tori Wilson.
Liv Morgan.
I'm
Yeah.
Viv out of there.
Stacey Keebler,
Bianca Belair.
Kelly.
Alicia Fox. Is that her name?
Yes.
Oh, no, that is,
Sasha Banks.
Oh wait, is he out?
He was like,
oh well, I'm going.
he ain't say
Well,
nothing.
I didn't know he was out. Was he out?
All right, I'm out.
He took the pause.
I did take
He
a
did
minute.
take a while.
I took a minute.
You
He took the pause.
stalled him
Okay,
time. Go ahead.
you said what?
I said Sasha Banks.
Bailey,
China.
Deborah.
Ronda Rousey,
Okay.
Y'all good. I'm out.
I'm really thinking like, who?
Shit. Oscar.
Tamina.
Oh, okay.
Kyrie Sane.
Damn. I had her.
Nia Jax.
We missed.
I had her in my head.
Alexa Bliss. Who else we missed?
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax.
Shayna Baszler. This is who I was
Yeah,
thinking. of.
Baszler.
It's somebody real obvious. I feel like we didn't say.
Oh, it's a bunch of them.
We didn't say Cargill.
Like Trish
Just said
Stratus.
her.
Oh,
Say,
did anybody say
Becky?
Trish Stratus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say Trish.
Molly Holly.
Molly
Molly.
Holly.
Yeah.
That's
You also got the Divas, of course, the Bella Twins.
Oh yeah, Bella Twins. Forgot
Like
about
Sasha?
them.
Anybody say Becky?
no.
No.
Nobody said Beck.
See,
We had but there's a plethora of female wrestlers. So you
Big
know,
time
the hell?
Becks.
yeah, she's still Sasha Banks. She gonna be back in WWE soon.
Yeah,
Dwayne
man.
said,
Why
"Yeah,
not?
I was after like 2."
I just took a sip because I forgot.
You almost did. Well, you might as well. Hey,
I'm
see
good.
it through, my boy.
See it through, my boy.
Gotta see it through, my
See the
boy.
beer brew.
I'll quit some shit.
All right, Dooch. Let's cue us up. Let's get the whistles blowing and the music. May Young.
Mm-mm.
Oh
Mhm.
shit, man, yo.
Whistles blowing and the music playing, and let's get the show started.
Wait, before we get started, when you said like people gonna go play that song because they heard it, have y'all ever like woke up with a song just in your head until like you had
Yeah.
to like listen?
Mm-hmm. And I listen to it all
Frequently.
day.
Sierra, like that was in my head. This
Hey, that
morning.
shit cold.
Boom. That was my Black.
And Luda was getting this shit off.
That was my Black Planet song.
Ah,
At one point.
Black
I can't remember.
I forgot about
It's a
I
fact.
cannot remember what
I
none
had
of
a
my
few.
songs.
I remember
was.
a few of them.
Remember the backgrounds, bro?
Dude, we were
Dog.
programmers.
Yes, bro.
Everybody was coding.
Hell yeah, bro.
Didn't even fucking know
Didn't
it.
even know it, bro.
A whole fucking generation of coders, and everybody just blew it.
Yeah, I was doing
Not
people's
everybody.
pages
Some people
for
took
them.
advantage of that shit. You know,
Yeah.
shout
I
out
was
to
in high
y'all.
school charging $5 a page.
Like legitimately learning
That's crazy, bro.
code, and we were
At
using the
all.
command prompt in school to talk through monitors.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Legit fucking coding, and we just like, that's just some shit I used to do.
Hell yeah.
Like, damn. Like,
Man, I had all the boxes
didn't
over
even
here.
realize
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like at that point, we all
Effects.
should have been pushed towards.
Effects. Stuff scrolling through.
Instead, we couldn't sit the detention.
Hey, that's
Listen.
picture, nigga.
But that shows you how like
I
technology
love it.
can be used as like a crutch where it's like iPhones. It's like your phone does so much stuff that you don't even think about. Like you
It's a fact.
don't go outside of that. Whereas like it's a whole world out here.
Yeah.
I can't
Something
spell
you do
for
with
shit because of my
I'll say
phone.
before we get into it, how many phone numbers do you know by heart?
Shit. Maybe 3, 4. 4.
You
My
say
wife, my mama.
I don't even remember
Mine.
mine.
See?
See, I got my mom, my
I'm out.
pops. I see. I know yours, but then I forget yours, and then I remember when I.
Do you
See,
need it?
My grandparents' house numbers because I've known that since
Oh,
I was like
yeah.
6.
Yeah.
my
I remember
wife's, her mom's, my best friend Keisha. I remember.
Yeah, I
Who
don't got a phone.
else? It's
So less about 5.
Mm.
It feels like the average is about 5 because I know
maybe more if I.
my mom. I know Sam's number by heart.
Mm-hmm.
A
Do
friend,
y'all know
But-
y'all work number?
my
Yes,
work number, yes.
I know my work number too.
They said no.
If I lose this phone, I'm fucked.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. Man, dates, all types of shit. My calendar is my lifeline right now.
Facts. All right, y'all.
So my favorite. I should know everybody in my favorites number by heart, but I don't.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of numbers though. Too.
I know my husband's number, but I don't know if I said that. I'm gonna make that very clear. I do know his number by heart. Okay, y'all. Let's talk about week 5 in the NFL. Make some predictions for our pick and pool. Look back at week 4.
I like them girls by Tyree.
Hey, Sly gonna be in the comments lying.
I like them.
That's my
girls.
boy. All right, so shout out to I think it's T Eart for winning the pick and pool. I'm sorry if your name is just all together. I don't know who that happens to be, but he won the pick and
this
pool.
motherfucker.
Who the fuck?
Cool. Congratulations.
But he won the pick and pool for week 4. Yeah, and shout out to our very own Tim for winning
Hey,
How much you win?
34 for 5.
But then I put that
Hey.
same lineup in another one, so I got a little bit more money too.
You know what I'm saying? Like that fan, and the FanDuel has been popping.
Yeah,
I had looked in. I was like, oh shit, it's already been like 14 people.
Hey,
Bro, I almost hit a parlay this weekend. I was so sad. Oh,
Sorry, I know how that
I'm
feels.
trying to hit these crazy ones.
Of course, that's where the money's at.
Right, but it was with the rushing yards, and I was straight until Jonathan Taylor got hurt,
Oh,
and I was like,
Speaking
you ain't
of-
have a Wes Matthews for 3-pointers.
no,
Hail Mary this time?
no.
Speaking of though, that's a good segue. If you are in the picking pool, make sure you open up your phone, pull up your apps, link the picks together. 'Cause the first game we're talking about is Thursday Night Football, which is the Colts versus the Broncos.
Wanna say for the
Dun, dun,
record, my
dun.
picks are already in and saved. And
Bro, listen, I'm gonna show y'all I'm saving them this week. God dang it!
I don't know what. I could have swore I pressed save.
Hey, congrats.
we got breaking news. Aaron Judge has finally hit his 62nd home run.
Oh,
Oh,
congratulations, son. History.
Man, it took him forever. He was on a slump. Look, well, wow.
Of course you gonna be, shouldn't you?
Six just hard 50 home runs. This man on 62.
So he's the new single season AL home run record holder.
Shout out to him. Colts Broncos though, who y'all got?
Broncos.
Let me tell you something about your boy Russell
Dude.
Wilson.
Hey man, he looked warm, man. What can I say? Hey,
I ain't got to say, you already said it for me.
Room temperature Russ.
Room temperature, bro. My man, he ain't cold right now, but it's all right. He'll get there.
I'm gonna get an edge to Denver
I think Denver got it too.
because I feel like both of these teams have more potential than what they've displayed.
That one tickled dude.
Yeah, even though Denver don't got Javonte Williams, who's gonna be out for the season.
Melvin Gordon's still gonna lose his job because that
Yeah,
man.
'cause he can't hold on to a ball to save his life. So
I think
He's
he's
real.
I think it's my favorite pick too.
in fantasy this year,
Javonte.
Uh-huh.
He was going pretty high this year.
yeah,
Because
he was
everybody expected.
They did
he
call
was
up
doing what he was doing
Latavius
Yeah.
Murray from the practice squad.
from the Saints practice squad. So they don't.
Melvin Gordon's still there, but
That's why I said Melvin Gordon. He ain't.
shout out to Melvin. But damn, bro, like you know what? Real quick before we get into this deep into this football shit, you damn running backs need to hold on to the motherfucking ball. This shit, damn, the ball done danced on the ground so much this damn season. I don't know if it's you or the ball on the ground more often. Shit, I don't know if it's a statistic this year for how many
shit.
fumbles it is, but geez, Louise, the ball stays on the ground. I ain't never seen this many fumbles in my good lord, bro.
Hey, bro,
I think I was counting the shit. I think before the Sunday started, I was counting the shit. It was somewhere around like 18 motherfucking fumbles. It was a whole bunch, bro. It's a lot. I'm like, damn. Nobody holding on to the damn ball.
That's a lot of balls on the ground.
Nigga. So I was like, bro, hold on to the balls. Hold your ball.
Y'all okay? Listen,
Tight.
I was wondering how long it would take him to get that he was just fucking with.
Like, damn.
he was like the beginning.
Right. He thought he was preaching. Bro.
Nah.
Listen, I feel like it's 2018 right now.
It is what it is.
You brought alcohol. To
Hey,
I know.
man.
I know. It feels very
Vodka twist.
Anywho.
Hell
so,
yeah.
We all got Broncos. Is that what
Indeed.
I'm
Yes.
hearing?
Yes, Marco.
You said
Oh, you got Indy.
the Colts suck.
Dude, they're not supposed to.
I don't think
Fuck
that Colts was
Lamar.
supposed to be this bad.
They
though.
they weren't supposed to be this.
They was not
Not
playing
this
either on
I didn't figure he would be.
nah, he walking around in a damn boot. Don't I play, but don't. Bro. What?
I think it's in the-
You in a boot? Boy, ain't no way. If it,
Is it temporary?
fuck out of here. No temporary. You in a boot?
Shoot.
High ankle sprain?
JJ Watt got his heart shot back into place. We played 3 days later. I don't know what. I can't put nothing past nobody at this point. I don't know. I don't know what to tell
This
you.
is some wild stuff.
I don't know what to tell you.
Don't
I don't-
play.
I don't love my job 1% as much as NFL players.
Bro, just chill for a week. Just chill for a week.
They don't
Just
want
chill
to.
for a week.
He
It's a
said-
short turnaround. So just chill for a week.
Like the check hits the same whether you play or not.
Just
Like
chill.
if you
Let
don't-
Naeem Hines do the thing. You gonna get paid.
like we'll get to it, but like that's what kind of why I'm like I
Yeah.
can't 100% fault the Dolphins because it's like he still got to make the choice to go out there. Like
Yeah.
you know what you got fucked up.
Yeah.
But
Giants, Packers. We do not know at this point if Daniel Jones will be playing this London game.
That game was.
Last week's London game was off the chain. Saints and Vikings, y'all did y'all thing last week. That was a great way to start off the NFL season.
Yeah, that was. This is gonna be another one. Kick their ass.
Well, that's not the same type of fun, but
Hell yeah, it is.
I'm guessing everybody's taking Green Bay here.
Yeah, definitely going to.
Saquon for that 200 yards.
yes, Packers pass defense A1. I don't know what that was.
It's an ad. know that. That's a YouTube ad. I watch YouTube way too much. No,
But yeah, run defense is
it's
becoming a problem.
I think they give up. They're 22nd in run yards allowed. They averaging like 141 a game.
they're giving up at least 5 yards a carry.
Damn near 7. God dang it, late.
No, I'm telling you, it's about 5.
That's some wild shit. Every 2 carries, first down. 2 carries, first down. Like, stop. Come on,
Hey,
bro.
turn my man Tim down a little bit.
Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Let me live.
Good breathing.
Sorry.
Now the Packers haven't looked great, but they 3-1. So I'm not going to complain too much. But I'm happy to hear that Aaron Rodgers. I was happy to hear Aaron Rodgers after the game being like, "Yeah, I need to play better."
Throw the fucking ball.
Right, like, so what always gets me is like his body language is trash on the field, and he always, every time there's an incompletion, it's like, how dare you not catch my ball? It's like,
Oh, he's staring at him and shit.
Right,
From a
like,
distance. You
it's
see
like-
me staring at you.
you know, you want missing, right? Like,
What's funny though is sometimes he's not doing that to
It's
someone
not
else.
him, really.
It's him. Like he said, like after the game, like I missed this throw. The pick 6 was so bad. Like even the defensive back was like it was overthrown. Even him, like he was very honest.
No,
like
he
yo,
got up
like
for that one.
he was like
He got up for that one.
he said I need to play better, and I'm glad he acknowledged.
Throw the fucking ball. Like, damn, it beat people open. It really do. Throw the fucking ball.
And then too, when you throw it, be accurate.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not worried about
halfway
it.
through the game, I'm like, do we need that? At what point do we have a conversation about Aaron Rodgers?
No, it's like not yet.
When Dobbs caught that back shoulder touchdown.
Well, he actually caught it.
Yeah, the one he actually caught.
Okay.
Aaron trusted him enough to throw the one that he actually dropped.
Talk
Because
about that too.
in other instances, he probably might not. He's been picky and choosy when he want to throw that motherfucker. But because I think he caught that back shoulder one, kind of reminiscent of some of his old buddies, you know what? I'll give him a shot. And if that motherfucker would have held on to that ball, Dobbs would have probably got like 18 more passes before the game was over.
Yeah, keep going there now.
But
Okay.
I think he gained a lot of trust with that touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that I think Aaron will work on the nuances with him to perfect that, he's like, oh, we got that back.
And it's
I
not,
have seen like a lot of two things. One, I saw a clip of Rodgers from the McAfee show where he was saying like he's gone back and looked at film. It's similar to like Devontae his rookie year. He's seen places where it's like I need to kind of look back at Watson because he's open. Like he's getting open. Like I just need to I need to make sure that I'm looking his way a little bit more. And then also the reaction to Dobbs from like great players is like they might have one. So like everybody sees the talent. So like I think the Packers are gonna be fine. It's just like Rodgers has to start trusting him and giving him opportunities.
Throw the fucking ball.
I mean, well, and that's part of what he said. He was like, he's developing a lot of trust in Dobbs. Like, it wasn't even just the one play, but he's like, I've watched him in practice. Like, he's like, certain things happen. And I think he's been playing long enough to remember how Jordy started, how Devontae started. Like, they all have the case, like, drops. It happens. So you just hope the young player continues to learn. And he seems like he's developing that trust with him. So that's good to see. It's also good to see the Packers leaning on their running backs as heavy as they have been because
Novel concept, right?
right.
You pay it back, you use it back.
I mean,
It worked out.
that's the other side of having a Hall of Famer quarterback. Like he's gonna want to throw the ball. So yeah. So we all got.
Although he don't want to throw the ball.
I'm talking his
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying like he wants pass plays, but he doesn't want to throw the ball like when he gets them. So
But everybody's going Green Bay for this game.
Yes.
All right, Steelers and Bills.
Bills.
Even though
Trippy Mitch, bro.
on the bench,
Y'all can every day.
it's Kenny Pickett's time.
Yeah,
He is the
no.
new starting quarterback.
Hey, he was hoarding them touchdowns. He cost us money too. That was supposed to be one of Harris's, bro. Like, bro, I'm like, come on, anytime touchdown, Harris. Kenny Pickett, 2 yards.
He was getting
I
the
was
shit
like,
on.
okay, bro.
He had
That's
to
your
show
first
out. Yeah,
Turn around, I was like, oh, this is what you gonna be on when you done goal line. Let me go ahead and leave Najee Harris alone.
That's my show.
Yeah, Buffalo. I got them too in this game, even though their secondary is like decimated at this point. Josh Allen them is just too explosive still.
Ooh.
Beast.
Even though Jamison Crowder, he got a
MVP.
broken ankle, so he's gonna be on IR. He ain't gonna be playing for a little bit, but
like he's been in the league for forever.
he probably only like 27 for all we know.
I got the Bills as well.
I would hope so.
Like even with their secondary like that, like the Bills just still look unstoppable.
I wouldn't say that because they have not looked great the last 2 weeks.
Even in the games that they haven't looked the best, it's like they don't look this great, but they still even if they're eking them out. Like the games that they've been putting up the numbers that
I'm gonna stop you before you get on your rant, because the point I was just making was they haven't looked unstoppable the whole way. I'm a little bit older than I thought. Good.
7th year in the league. 8th.
Chargers, Browns.
Chargers.
Every time I stick to like my morals,
The
I
Browns
pick
win.
against the Browns, they win.
Same.
And then it's like, well, they do have a black quarterback. And then I pick them and then they lose. So,
Same. Exact same, actually.
wait, who they playing?
The Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going LA too.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers.
Bears and Vikings, NFC Showdown.
It ain't finna be
Dwayne,
no damn showdown.
What up?
It ain't finna be no jam showdown, bro.
He said, "What up, Dwayne?"
I got Minnesota.
All right.
You hit me with
What?
the Kanye, dog.
Like,
He hit me with the smack. He kind of said Minnesota.
I got Minnesota as well.
Why should I-
Actually, wait, I picked Minnesota, but I'm gonna have to go back and change because Bears have a black quarterback. So
I mean, you picked the Bears last
Hey.
week and that didn't work out for us.
So, I got a question for you. Go ahead and give you your shine and your time. Why should I pick the Bears over Minnesota? Since you gonna look at me when I said Minnesota, why should I pick the Bears
That's a
over
good
Minnesota?
question. Let us know.
To be honest, there's no reason.
Don't you do that?
you should
Don't
take
you
the
do
Bears
that?
Over Minnesota.
You can't look that way and then tell us you ain't got no goddamn idea.
Besides me being a Bears fan and me trusting Justin Fields way too fucking much. All right, Dwayne, y'all for the catch your
No,
day.
you got some substance. Give me some.
Huh?
Give me some.
Have you been watching, nigga? We been texting every week during the games, nigga. You know how I feel about this shit. The Bears crash as fuck right now. This pissing me off. And then I was mad because I came on here last week talking about, Justin Fields throw 20 times a game. I'll be happy with it. I wasn't fucking happy with it. It pissed me more off.
I was in the
Throw the
wrong.
ball too much.
I was in the wrong when we said you don't want the motherfucker to
Hey,
throw.
man,
No, you asked for the shit,
I did.
and he threw that bit.
You threw it 20 times. I think 8 for 20 or some shit like that, bro. I can do 8 for 20, nigga.
Well, you want to give him a chance.
All right, bro.
You gave him a chance.
I did, bro.
He was,
It's still early,
he was
too.
11 for 22,
Oh, look at he 50%.
174 yards.
Still early.
You gotta account for the drops. How many drops? They got any drops? I know y'all be dropping the ball.
I mean,
Like how many
we
drops?
we don't have receivers.
I mean, so in essence, he could be around like 60.
Dwayne has the right idea here. Could you highlight him for the YouTube?
They will.
Dwayne said that they're going to make it close for whatever reason, but we should take it. And that's how I feel. The Bears are like, y'all kind of gritty. Like y'all just just kind of hang around. Like y'all win against San Francisco was like beautiful to start the season off.
It was. But then what it do is that it gives us that false sense of hope.
I mean, y'all 2-2.
Yeah, but still, like, I don't know, man.
I view y'all Herbert.
You said
Vikings
what?
can't stop a run either.
Yeah, we can run 400 yards a game
Right.
and still take a L.
Yes.
Why don't Justin Fields run a little bit more then?
That ain't gonna help.
They've been telling
It
him not.
might,
They've
shit,
been telling them not to run.
the running back, he making moves. Give him some, a little more pass options, a little RPOs. I know they don't trust the pass part, but still, like at least put him in a position.
I feel like we've been a little bit too conservative on offense as well. I would prefer us to do not necessarily trick plays or anything like that, but we're very one
You
dimensional.
want to open the playbook up a little bit.
Yeah,
You want to get a little more creative.
Yeah, we're one dimensional for sure on offense.
You want Kansas City playbook?
No, we don't have the personnel to be able to do something
Sure.
like that. I don't think so.
But
I would like the Bears to open the playbook up a little bit
I
more.
can feel that.
Way too conservative.
Grabs popcorn. All right, so you're picking the Bears.
But the Bears are going to win.
I wanted to pick. I'm not gonna lie to you because I was like, the Vikings going 4-1 feels a little too good, and I was like,
I don't
nah.
trust they 4-1, so I'm not worried about that.
But I was like, but the Bears being 3-2 also don't feel right. So
I really don't trust they 3-2. So again, I'm not worried about it. It's like ain't no false sense of security. Like fuck they records. We see what we see.
no, I'm telling
Either
you,
way,
my-
either team is banking wins at this point. So
that's what
Yeah.
you're supposed to be doing. So,
Yeah, that's all. It's false.
they're the Packers. They don't look great.
exactly. But you win the games. Lions
Oh,
and
NFC North.
Lions and Patriots.
Get a false.
I'm going Lions.
I'm tired
I
of
keep
picking these.
picking
I'm
Lions
tired of
look
picking them.
cold.
Hey, man, I'm going Lions. Man.
They'll
Their defense is
garbage, trash.
Every week,
Poo-poo.
something new, bro.
48, 45.
What a score.
Bro, that was a hell of a game, though.
Shout out to Geno Smith
Facts.
because that man is outplaying the quarterback that he replaced.
He is cooking.
I cannot fucking wait until Russell Wilson get this shit together, bro.
When he get cold again.
When he get cold again, bro, I cannot fucking wait, bro. As soon as he do it, he needs to get on national TV and just give everybody the X's, nigga. Yeah, motherfuckers, y'all thought I was through. Remember who my wife is, nigga.
Get the money to the
Not
punter.
remember who my wife is.
Remember who my wife is.
The biggest flex he had.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. I'm an NFL quarterback. What you talking about?
He's a multi-millionaire.
Multi-million.
Yeah.
I got $250 million.
And his biggest
This is
flex is his wife.
Hey, that's what, bro?
His biggest.
Hey, man, I can do a man's.
I'm not saying it as an insult at all. I'm actually saying it as a compliment. Most people probably wouldn't. So I can understand why you would have that reaction.
Hey, man, Russell Wilson go bounce back, man. He's too good.
I mean, he's learning a new system. It's a
Exactly.
whole new franchise.
Literally everything is new.
But I will say,
Hmm.
I don't know how he's going to age as a quarterback.
You think he'll be Drew Brees?
Yes, because similar stature.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more mobile
Mhm.
than Breeze was, so he buys himself a little bit from that. But he's also like he seems hesitant to run at time. Like he doesn't.
He's cautious about his body now and what hits he takes.
I mean, to be fair, Breeze, like he fell off a cliff, but that was still in his late 30s. Like
Yeah.
Russell, like 32.
Mhm.
He's gonna be Breeze a little bit quicker, I think, than Drew Brees.
I hope
Brees
not.
at the end.
I feel like it's the first year jitters. In essence, because like if you're looking at the quarterbacks that are for teams in their first year, most of them are
Peyton did
struggling.
the same thing.
But most of them are
Peyton
struggling
was
to
washed,
adjust. Yeah, I don't think Russ is washed. Oof,
No,
He
of
does not
course
think
not.
that.
Yeah. That's
I know.
ridiculous to say he's what.
Right. I think that he's still adapting to the offense. I think he's still adapting to the line. I think
Yeah.
he's, like you said,
There's
the
a lot
air,
of different
the air
things.
is a thing. I think he's still adapting to just the culture and
Shoot,
the
Denver
game.
effed me up.
Boy, so just to move there and then turn around and play football there every Sunday when you're not used to that shit, like you do it once a year.
I mean, he's living there too. I don't know how opposing teams be flying into that city and playing.
That's a big
at
home
high
field
level.
advantage. Mile high for a reason. But
My head was hurting the moment I got off the plane. I was like, "What's happening?"
so I feel like him just still getting used to Denver is a part of his struggle.
Mhm.
And I feel like it'll start clicking like halfway through the year, like usually when he at the end of the year when he have Tyler Lockett that goes off like 900 yards, or Doug Baldwin go off for 800 yards the last 5, 6, 7 games. I feel like he'll have that kind of run
Mhm.
more so towards the end of the season as he kind of locks into the offense.
He ain't got receivers that good. in
I like
Denver.
Judy a lot, and Sutton is nice too.
Sutton is nice. Judy, I do not.
I mean, he just had a nice game. He had a big game.
Finally,
This is year number 2. I know some receivers are
I'm just-
Making
I'm-
excuses,
I'm-
like you said, like he got good receivers. Like has he proven to be a good receiver?
Not
I
yet.
feel like
he hasn't proven to be what Lockett was or Metcalf or like he hasn't
Yeah,
proven
he's
to
not
be,
that caliber.
Yeah,
no,
like it's just facts right
And
now.
that's
It could
fine.
change.
Yeah.
But right
You said,
now-
just like you said, year 2.
He got the pedigree.
Like, yeah,
but, like,
ain't
Yeah,
nobody
exactly.
expect
This
him to
one.
be there yet.
Yeah. All right, but Lions Patriots, who y'all got?
Lions.
I got the Lions. Yeah,
I want to pick them because I really want them to succeed here.
yeah.
They do for
New
him.
England gave us the issue though, and the Lions defense is bad enough to let Zappy.
But if it gets to be a shootout, I'm gonna trust Detroit. So I'm gonna go Detroit here. But
Yeah.
defense is better than. I'm gonna put that as a low confidence, but I'm gonna pick Detroit.
I'm gonna go with New England here. I'm sorry, I had to switch.
Hey, dudes, could you move the mouse off the last comment? Okay, yeah. I'm glad y'all got faith in my team. We trying.
I tried.
We trying.
Gave one too many bennies.
Okay.
Russell
See-
Wilson is cold.
See?
We already established Russell Wilson's temperature today. Like,
Yes,
it
he's
ain't cold.
lukewarm.
He's normally cold, but you know he's been a little loop.
A little looky. Don't stop. Seahawks and Saints.
I'm going Saints.
Black quarterback.
We're over the Seahawks.
What they both like, right?
Yes.
Ain't James House?
Yes. Well, she's
Okay.
coming back
I
this
thought he
week.
was going.
Oh wait.
He might be playing this week.
I'm
I'm
not
not
if
sure.
it ain't,
back.
it's
If
Andy
you're not
Dalton.
coming back, don't shake it.
Okay, Geno. Sorry.
Fuck me. No, fuck Seahawks. I'm still going Saints.
And also, I ain't seen this top Saints defense yet either.
No, the defense has been keeping them in the game.
Mhm.
for the
They were
most
good
part.
against the Buccaneers, but then is the Buccaneers offense good at this point?
Oh, they got the receivers back.
They
Yeah.
did against the Saints.
Yeah, Evans
Like I
came
think
back
the Saints defense is
with a
real.
vengeance.
Like Evans, like,
Mhm.
I'm going to go Seattle.
Okay.
I'm gonna ride this Geno train for a little while and see where it takes me.
Go take it far. Give you a few stops.
Dolphins and Jets. Now, keep in mind, Tua is not playing. As most
although
have
they
seen.
said if.
No, they said he's out.
No.
now.
I'm saying like even after the game, he's like, yeah, Teddy's
If I
gonna
miss.
start if Tua's out. It's like how after what you've seen, are you still like leaving the door open for him
He
to play?
might still play.
All right.
If
No,
he's
bro.
out,
He had an
he's going to be
interview
a
today.
game time decision.
They interviewed his ass today about his concussion protocol. He ain't playing on them.
No,
He ain't
he's
playing.
not. But I mean, I'm saying like
initially right
initially,
afterwards,
like,
they were
yeah.
saying if.
post game.
Well, I got you.
Friday.
At this point, we all know he is not playing.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's been ruled out.
Now hear me out.
NFLPA has terminated that unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant that was involved with checking him for concussion on Sunday. And then he had a short week, played Thursday, hit his head again.
Mhm.
We saw what happened.
I just want to say, this is a bust. That's the dude that they just. That's the dude that they just
Dude,
fired. They
under
threw
that
him
mother-
under the bus because
He's
wasn't just him.
unaffiliated too.
Of course, because he's supposed to be. So
Yeah.
there's no
Now-
interest.
It's his fault that he played on Sunday.
No, they were saying that he didn't do his job properly when he evaluated him to let him back into the game.
It's his fault that he played on Sunday.
That's not what they said. He didn't do his
She
job.
said no.
It's his fault he played on Thursday.
I said no. They just said he didn't do his job on
like,
that day.
Yes, like he's the scapegoat in this situation. Like
Somebody-
that's why he
yeah.
got fired.
You know, somebody going to take
But that's not saying that he's the only reason why
Mhm.
this happened.
So y'all took me literally when I was trying to be.
No, I knew what you was being.
Right,
at.
like,
I did.
damn.
I was like,
No, I knew
No,
he was
Like,
being. at.
damn, you know,
He was being sarcastic.
Right.
I
Look at what
I
you
didn't
put
catch
down.
the tone.
Damn.
It sounded the same as it has been all night. Unless you've been
I don't
sarcastic.
know about
Right.
that. I've been
I got
up
you,
all
Nick.
night.
That's what I'm saying. I told you when you drink, your energy is different and it kind of throws me off. It's a little aggressive.
To who?
Angry.
I'm telling you how I feel. It's aggressive energy.
Am I aggressive right now?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Wow. What about Ken? What you think?
No, I'm good. You ain't aggressive to me either. Hey, I like this
He like
aggressiveness.
hey, yo.
Anywho,
I mean, after last week, like everything feels like
Huh?
after last week, yeah, you
Anything.
Under
Hey,
pressure.
hey, as long as it ain't as long as it ain't over me, I'm good. goddamn.
they ain't reading my way. I'm good.
Hey,
No, hear me out.
Mhm.
Teddy Bridgewater
Mhm.
is probably best suited as the backup for this team,
for the Saints.
for the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, okay.
Because his game is predicated on short to intermediate routes, moving out the pocket every now and then, throwing on the run. But most of his game is short to intermediate, and every now and then he'll take a shot,
Mhm.
which is a pretty accurate ball. But for the most part, he's a short game passer.
Well, they need a long game.
No, not in Miami. You
Tyreek
have
Hill?
Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
Oh, so you're thinking about more like short
Because
route, let
they
them run.
the rat,
And let them-
yes, the way that they can play like that with the tight end and Gesicki, and so the way that their roster set up on offense is damn near perfect for him to play the game that he needs to play to still make them successful.
Mhm.
Because he can
Makes
play the
sense.
shorter intermediate game with a Waddle and a Reek that can turn a 5-yarder into an 87-yarder.
Mhm.
but they can also blow the top off the defense.
Right,
it's
so
like
they-
you
Wait, they can't.
want-
What I will say, like, yes, that's been their game for the most part last season, but I feel like this season they've been more intentional about taking those deep shots. Because that was the question about Tua getting Tyreek Hill, where like, can he even utilize his best skill set?
For
Just airing
Tua.
it out. And Tua showed like, no, I
Yeah,
can air it. I can air this out.
Right.
So
But-
if you're I think that they can survive a game against the Jets with Teddy as their quarterback, even if they have to have more of a short intermediate game. But if Teddy can hit them long throws too, like they're going to be in really good shape.
So I think, to your point, I think that this is a good situation for Teddy because like it allows him to still move the offense
Mhm.
without having to like throw deep. But I don't think that he's the best
Right.
backup quarterback option for the Dolphins. Like the Dolphins probably want to have somebody
Who
that
can
can
throw it?
actually
Yeah.
utilize
If
those.
ain't nobody available though.
But I mean, like,
Obviously, but I mean, I'm saying you said like he's the perfect.
I was talking about for Teddy's situation. Yes. To this point, I was
That
talking
ain't
about.
what you
I said Teddy's the best backup for this situation for this team.
and I'm saying it's the opposite.
yeah.
This team is the
disagrees
best
with you.
option for Teddy, not Teddy
Teddy.
being the best option
Okay.
for the team.
Understood. We agree for that.
Yep.
Moving on from that. Utilizing Teddy's talent for this team.
Mhm.
You don't need him to be that every down bomber. Like I said, you expect that for Tua for the offense because of the fact that you're developing him for that reason.
Mhm.
But in the situation of having to, even if it's 3-4 weeks, I feel like Teddy and this team would be great for each other because of the way that he plays, it wouldn't hurt the team more. It wouldn't hurt the team at all.
Mhm.
He can still make the deep
we can
throws.
agree to disagree, which is cool.
Yeah, we can do that.
We got a lot more football to talk about, and we got other stuff on our docket. So we gotta.
Plus, they got
keep it
Mostert
moving.
starting over in Miami.
Is anybody picking the Jets in this game?
No, it's gonna be interesting though.
I can see them getting upset. I'm gonna put that a low.
Morally.
confidence.
I'm going Jets.
I'm not mad at it, to be honest with you. Falcons and Buccaneers.
I ain't forget Brian Flores. I got you. bro.
The
Falcons and Buccaneers.
Bucks,
I'm going Buccaneers.
they offense coming back. Outside of the
Cordell
line.
Patterson ain't gonna be there,
No,
so I'm definitely going Buccaneers. Tom is mad.
I was gonna say Tom got to take out some aggression this week.
Yeah,
Tom is
he
mad.
definitely for the cook.
Got that 500 yards this week.
they probably got every. I'm pretty sure they probably. Hopefully, they have everybody healthy back this week. But he just got most of
don't
his
even
receivers
matter, bro.
back last
It's
week.
almost like he.
He
Tom,
definitely for the cook.
Tom
saw it.
mad.
He
Because
saw
of the
Antonio.
TMZ joint?
He saw He saw Antonio Brown post. His wife gonna hire some lawyers.
He's mad.
Mm.
He gon' show out on Sunday. Titans, Commanders.
Hmm.
Washington wide receiver
Commodores.
Jahan Dotson. He's probably gonna miss a game or two with a hamstring. Just keep that in mind when you're making your pick.
Yeah, I'm going Tennessee.
Tennessee has been so inconsistent. It's like
Very.
one, and by this point, you start to hope to see some trends. I'm not seeing anything with Tennessee outside of being inconsistent, but I'm gonna go with them this week. They should win this matchup.
Commanders are terrible.
So everybody going Tennessee then.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Texans and Jaguars. Jags have been surprisingly competitive.
And the Texans have not. So,
Yeah, so I'm gonna go
Jacksonville.
Jaguar.
I'm going Texas, man.
Finally gonna get they
supporting
win.
Lovey. Yeah, supporting Lovey, man. They need to win one for him.
Where you at?
Jacksonville.
Yeah, okay. That feels right. 49ers, Panthers.
San Francisco back.
Oh yeah, that defense is beastie.
I still don't trust Jimmy, but
I don't
he
either.
does enough to.
Yeah, he can get the job.
He'll get the
Get
people
the
the ball.
ball
They
to
need to get the ball.
49ers defense, I trust more than Jimmy. And as long as they gonna do what they look like they could do, I'm picking them. The Panthers offense is
Ooh, Baker's been terrible.
I had more hope for it. I'm like, man, he make
McCaffrey's still been doing, McCaffrey things, but
I think he's like touch and go, like as far as health wise.
I think he
I
re-injured
think he
or
played
something.
all.
Yeah, he
played all
hurt
4
now.
games, though.
Yeah, he hurt right now.
It's been like game time decisions, so I don't know like how healthy he is.
Man, they
He
did.
playing. I mean.
Anthony Davis.
Do any of y'all be watching the Peyton and Eli
I
Monday
did.
night?
I love it.
No.
You know how I
So,
fuck-
did you watch it this week?
I did.
So Steph Curry was on there this week, and they brought, I forget who said it, but somebody compared Steph Curry to Cooper Kupp, and they said, because both of them are not flashy. And then Peyton goes, so how does it feel to know that he never watched you play basketball a day in your life? And Steph is like, oh yeah, that was the problem. I'm very flashy. I don't know who would say I'm not. So I don't know how this Cooper Kupp analogy works. And he also got on there and was talking about when he saw Peyton, he was like, you actually have given me one of my worst sport moments. So I was like, oh, Steph and can relate. 'Cause Steph's a Panthers fan, so they lost in the Super Bowl to
Yeah, fuck
Peyton.
that,
the
man.
Broncos.
Well, the Broncos defense.
Oh, the Cam.
Yeah, the Cam.
I was thinking about the lone one. I'm
Oh,
like,
and all the
that was
Cam,
Brady, wasn't it?
the Cam, and then that's how Ken feel about the Bears because they last Super Bowl appearance. So.
Yeah, it was against fucking Peyton Manning. That was our year that we had to beat this son of a bitch.
Yeah, bro. But
Like, how different would history be if Rex Grossman was a Super Bowl winning quarterback?
That's
Oh,
crazy
I would
Wow.
have fucking
Think
loved it.
about.
I would have
Sexy
been,
Rex would
I would have been in
down
this
to
bitch
history.
right now with a Rex Grossman jersey on.
probably.
That's a fact.
Like, I feel like Obama wouldn't become president if that happened. Like, it would have just been a butterfly effect.
Cowboys and Rams. Who y'all got?
I'm going Cowboys.
Listen, the Cowboys been playing good with Cooper Rush.
I don't trust Matt Stafford.
I don't either. He's looked
That man
terrible.
be throwing that. He throw it to anybody.
He had that
motherfucker,
arm
including
injury,
the other
bro,
team.
and he ain't really been right since he got hurt.
To be fair, and I believe 2 of their games this season so far, I believe in their 2 L's, he's gotten sacked like
Yeah, he be getting lit.
7 times.
He
in both of
definitely
them
getting lit
games.
up.
And the defense trying.
They trying.
Mhm.
but they on the field a lot.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's throwing a touchdown in the last 2 weeks.
No, I got him in fantasy. He's been on my bench. He's been on
Oh,
my
so I
bench.
hope you ain't been starting.
Oh no,
Shit.
but I had a hell of a fantasy weekend. I won both in both my leagues too.
Yeah.
By like 25 in both teams.
So is he just like not looking at Allen Robinson at all?
He's been looking at them more, but they
ain't gelling
at all.
He ain't been getting that many targets. I think last week he only got like 5.
I saw somebody put a current picture of Sammy Sosa, like, this is Allen Robinson. Like, let me try something.
Let me try. Oh shit.
The last 4 weeks,
I'm accurate. He has
2
not thrown a
targets,
touchdown.
5 targets, 5 targets, 6 targets. He had 1 touchdown in week 2.
Yeah.
And when it comes to Matthew Stafford, last week he threw 0 touchdowns, 1 interception against San Francisco, and against the Cardinals he threw no touchdowns, no interceptions.
About to drop this motherfucker.
I mean, against the 49ers, he did throw a touchdown.
Oh, he's 17, yes.
Okay, for fantasy nerds, 0.8, 17, 9, negative 0.24 for Matthew Stafford.
Negative. A quarterback.
I'm about to
Negative.
drop this motherfucker in a second.
Yeah, you do that.
Thank God
shit
I got
now,
Tom
bro.
Brady.
Drop that nigga, bro. Negative as a quarterback, bro. Never, bro.
Who's the running back and quarterback?
I
Do
have
the Rams
no
have a
idea,
back and
actually.
quarterback?
I have no idea, bro.
Who would? I have no clue.
You
I'm
know
going
what,
Cowboys, though, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
No.
Oh, look at it. Look at it.
Between a rock and a hard place.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
You know the Cowboys going to win this game. That defense is real.
the Cowboys can't run either, though. And the Rams defense still be like wrecking havoc. Aaron Donald's still there,
Rams
causing
still
hell.
got
You seen him chase down Kyler?
scored. Rams still got scored.
Yeah.
The defense good.
So here's the question. We got 2 good defenses here.
Mm-hmm.
Which offense are you trusting more?
Which quarterback do you trust more?
God
Cooper
dang.
Rush. I trust Cooper
Yeah.
Rush
Oh,
more at this
no.
moment. I
Yeah,
do.
do it. Just
He
do
has,
it.
not been,
son.
he has not been playing bad, and people were talking about the
He hasn't.
quarterback controversy
No,
happening.
when
That
Dak
ain't
come
happening.
back, Dak will be
But
playing.
here's the interesting thing. If you remember how Dak got his job,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it was because Romo got hurt,
Yeah,
and he was the backup, and he was playing very well.
this is true.
I'm not saying that to say I think that.
But didn't get
I mean,
Romo
they
do
also
his job the
just-
same way.
They also just paid.
Hey, him.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, it's a
Like,
different situation. That's what I'm
right.
saying. Like, I'm not saying it's the same.
That's
but
$100 million.
I know Dak's on the sideline, like,
Jerry.
it's a little.
So I was thinking about that earlier. Just hypothetically, say Jerry do entertain the thought. I'm like, hey, and Cooper Rush, hypothetically,
Yeah, I got you.
Jerry entertains the thought and say Dak is no longer the starter quarterback since I want this controversy, but now he's a valuable player of asset to trade because there is still a very quarterback needy league out here that will trade everything they can for a quarterback.
Tying the two together. How many first round picks? Like, how far out is the Rams trading all their picks to get Dak at this point?
Dog.
Like there's a
Take
team
them all.
out there that will
I
give you
swear.
4 first round picks for Dak Prescott.
It's the Rams. Like,
The
So
writing's on the
it
wall
could he could do a
for the Rams.
he really could if hypothetically he could entertain that thought and be like, you know what, I could just build the rest of my team by using Dak.
Hey,
I'll eat Jerry say I'll eat that money for these assets.
If you take the Ets off of that, that
hey, I was just like, hey, yeah.
would have been a really funny sentence.
What the
I
people
feel
say
like you
no?
saw
Munch?
me like trying to make the connection in my head. I'm like, it's something there. It's something there.
Just take that little.
I heard
last-
ass.
I heard ass. Like,
I'm gonna take the Rams. Bro.
Interesting.
Alright.
Who'd you have again? Dan?
Ah, Cowboys.
I don't remember who I picked, but I'll say Cowboys.
Oh yeah, I'm going Dallas. Okay.
Remind you, Matthew Stafford is a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
He is last year.
Super Bowl winning
So, yeah,
quarterback.
Warriors aren't that well.
That was it.
He also had options at the wide receiver position. I feel like he trusted more.
Mhm.
I'll
All he got
I'll
out
say
there
it
is
that way.
Cooper. Cooper getting the ball 20
Cooper
times a
getting at least
game,
100
bro.
yards.
He didn't fuck
20
with Robert
times
Woods,
a game,
though,
bro.
either.
Robert Woods was hurt by the end though.
But even when he got
oh,
over,
damn.
he had him all season.
But I thought Robert Woods. I think he had a decent season before he got hurt. I mean, I don't know about
He was
fantasy.
complaining.
I don't.
He was complaining he wasn't seeing no targets like that.
I mean, because Cooper Kupp ate everything up.
Cooper
Bro,
getting
y'all-
like 10 to 15
Wait,
targets.
y'all ever seen somebody duck at a metal detector?
Hell no. Them never been tall as hell.
That's Wembenyama.
That's the big motherfucker.
Well,
Oh yeah, we gotta. I do want to see that game. Eagles Cardinals.
I got Philly.
Eagles.
Why Philly fly?
I don't know why. I feel like this the Cardinals
It's
week.
the week. Hey, this, if you're gonna pick that upset, this you will
Mm-mm.
you will gain some ground in the pick 'em pool. I can tell you that.
Jalen is the reason why. Actually, shit. Jalen Smith and not Hurts, Sanders, and Elliott and Goddard are all on my number 1 team right now. I didn't realize it at the time, and then I picked up the Eagles defense last week. It was just in the free agency.
You just Philly.
I was just like, hey,
Change your name to Philly Town,
Yeah.
and then make your logo like some Town.
yeah. No, but we cooking though.
So 3 Eagles and the Cardinal. Walking into a bar.
Ah.
Bengals, Ravens, Sunday night football.
Bengals.
I don't trust the Ravens defense. I'm going with Joe and them. No matter how many points down they are, the Ravens will let their ass back.
It's like the second half. They just don't. I don't know what happens. It's like they just.
Can we pick which half y'all play?
Can we pick it out?
Can we split the quarters?
I will say I think Lamar is going to be kind of like amped up and ready to go because he knows like
He's been that way all season. He ain't got no damn help on the other side.
Yeah, he been
no,
playing
but
like
like even in the games when they had those big leads, like in the second half, the offense stalled too. So like I feel like
Damn, I should win with 35 points.
I mean you should win when you up 17 at half.
I'm 25.
You should win when you up 21 at half. Like
We up 28 to 3.
and before this season, I believe they were undefeated in those situations. Like when they were up, hardball teams like they won, but I'm gonna go Ravens, and I don't know why, but I'm feeling Raveny.
Raveny.
So did y'all watch the end of that game against Buffalo?
When he chose to go for it instead of taking a field goal.
Like, I feel like his reasoning didn't make sense. He's like, I trust my defense, and because I trust my defense, I wanted to give them like.
I took that to mean like I did not trust my defense.
Right, and right, but I mean, it's like you can't just don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. Like
Right.
it's,
If you
you
trust
don't
your
trust your
defense,
defense,
then
like
kick the
give
field goal.
somebody said give them a lead. Like that's how you trust
Exactly.
your defense.
Exactly.
I really do. Even watching the game, I was like, I know you can get this 2-3 yards, bro.
But also like they're
I
rare.
take it back. I'm choosing the Bengals.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm changing.
Joe.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was it was emotions.
Like I really want to. You having an MVP year, bro, but you don't get no help. You trying?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
35 should be enough.
I trust their offense more. And honestly.
I'm scoring 6 touchdowns a game. What you want from me?
So wait, who got the Ravens? You still got them? Okay.
Bengals.
Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs.
I got the 2.
Oh yeah.
Like
Raiders going 1-4.
Motherfucking Patrick Mahomes is just he different, bro.
Okay, now gentlemen, type in your tiebreaker
I did.
answer
It said saved. So we're good.
and click
16 for
save
16.
picks
I'm
at
good
the bottom.
now. I'm good.
How many points? 75.
Might be in this game.
I think I said 68, and I jumped out the window with like 75 at first. Yeah, that feels good.
So I'm gonna say 65. I'm like this price is right. I'm gonna go 65
My record getting better. I'm 19 and 16.
overall in the pick pool. Overall, I'm 5th.
14.
Ooh, jeez. Oh, I mean, you missed. You
I
also
missed
didn't
2
save-
weeks.
You also didn't save a few weeks.
Hey, that ain't bad for this 2 weeks. Let me go ahead and get my shit together this week.
Okay, I'm coming from. I'm top 5. I'm coming for that number 1. I'm finishing at least top 3. If I don't finish top 3, I'm gonna be upset with myself.
I'll be upset if my picks don't show up this week.
Well, what you need to do afterward, we're gonna go back to that and make sure it's safe.
Sure.
Okay, y'all. Whew. Wisconsin fired their head coach Paul Chryst. He out.
Good riddance.
Nice.
Chryst, sorry,
Yes.
I didn't mean to blast you. He had a
Because he
60
definitely wasn't the savior.
He had a 67
At all, my guy.
I mean, he had a 67-21 record, second best winning percentage in program history.
It wouldn't matter.
He was also the first coach fired since '89. So this is the first one in my lifetime.
Get him out of here.
You can't lose to Brett Bielema by 28 in Wisconsin.
I did not know was back head coaching in college.
So who is Brett Bielema?
The former Badgers coach. Who
Yeah,
the one
they-
that got us to the
they-
Rose
they-
Bowl?
Even better.
The bowl game winning Brett Bielema.
Even better.
Brett Bielema ain't a good coach either.
He's
but
not, but he took Illinois. But he took Illinois to Wisconsin
I saw the
Yeah.
and
score.
stumped them by 28
He got blown out the week before.
in Madison. You can't have Illinois beat Wisconsin in
Yeah.
Madison.
Brought that man ex into the. That's like your ex coming into your crib. That's your girl. Like,
Like,
you
bro,
can't let that ride.
you can't.
What was
You gotta go.
I shouldn't say funny. Maybe funny to some people. It was like 10 minutes after he got fired. The Packers were playing and they started playing jump around.
Damn.
I mean, the Packers always play
I
jump around, but
I thought it was noteworthy that they leaked that during fourth quarter of a Packers game. Like,
perfect timing because you know where everybody's going in
Yeah.
Wisconsin. So.
sneak that.
But bro, like, no, dog, like, there's too many L's on that. There were too many opportunities for the Wisconsin teams that he had
one of
to
yours,
go
right?
to the playoffs.
He
to
ain't
do
drinking
something.
at all. No wonder he's over here.
Yeah, I think the issue is
I'll
one,
take it
like
not.
the talent has kind of dried up a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Like, I didn't watch the game, but I went to my grandparents' house and it was on. And I saw like what's his name, Braylon Allen, whatever running back is.
Yes.
Like, he was cold.
Yes, he's nice.
But he had like 2 yards, like well into the fourth quarter, and it's like that to me indicates a lack of offensive line. That indicates
and
bad
they
play
still
calling.
getting offensive line, but they're-
I'm listening
Yeah,
to them
but
because I have nothing to add to this conversation.
My point being,
Besides
though,
pettiness.
like if a Wisconsin team isn't built around like a dominant offensive line, like they're not going anywhere. So like clearly there's
Spicy meatball.
Can we name this episode Spicy Meatball? Can I that that's a little racist. But
What?
that's racist.
what's that?
That's racist. You gotta leave.
I do gotta go to the bathroom.
Hey, that woman was so outraged. You need to leave. She was right. That person didn't need to leave.
Oh,
But that was funny.
funny as hell.
She was right. But she was also funny in the moment.
I got
But
it.
no, keep on about how bad Wisconsin is. I love to hear this.
But basically, like I feel like this is also preemptive. Like they wanted Jim Leonard to be like their next coach,
Yeah,
and like they wanted to make sure, right? But I mean, like he's like,
considered to go to the Packers as like a
As a
assistant.
yeah, like he's like an up and coming coach. Like so like locking him down.
Mhm.
If you know that you're going in a new direction, like I think that's smart. You give him a chance to kind of like feel his way into the job, and if you want to keep him at the end, like you already have this. I mean, he went there, so like
Right,
you
I was
already
saying he
have
went
the
there. He was
inside.
star safety there.
right,
Went
but
to the league. He been coaching there. He part of the reason why their defense was tops in the nation for the last couple of years. They already been talking about how he was going to be the successor at some point before they even brought Chris back. It was like, oh, maybe Jim Leonard will come back. And I think at the time he didn't even want to.
Oh, so Chris was there before he came back?
Yeah, he was offensive coordinator when Billamo was there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and then like, oh, this is a twist the web. When you leave.
bro. And they came back and whooped his ass.
I love it.
So now you took my job and I'll cost you yours.
This is beautiful.
Now you sit there with the EAA.
It was a travesty, bro.
I'm very much enjoying this
It was a
conversation.
Shakespearean travesty.
I will say this though, to Tim's point, to put some numbers behind Tim's point about how bad they were looking over the last couple of years. He was there for 8 years as their head coach. 3 New Years. Oh, wait, hold on. Read my own words. 8 years coach called the Badgers to 3 New Year's 6. Oh, that doesn't make sense. I'm having a Ron Burgundy moment. Like, this don't make sense. What I write? The point is though, they cracked the AP's top 5 3 times in his first 4 years.
Boy.
And after that, things went downhill. Since the 2019 Rose Bowl, he has gone 15-10. The Badgers started off this season 2-3.
Boy, we was in positions where we was looking undefeated, 4-5 games, and all of a sudden they were like, all right,
I'll tell
or
you,
8 games.
I'll tell you this. I'm putting my petty head to the side. If who's the coach now?
Jim Leonard.
If he does not work out, the Badgers will have a lot of options for head coach because, to be honest, it's a top 25 program. Like it's a program
For football?
That, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like what we're talking about.
Yeah,
I hate they basketball teams. I hate how they play basketball.
it's the truth.
but it wins.
Spurs.
I find disrespectful to the Spurs
It
to
is.
say that.
They
The
don't pass
Badgers
like they
offense
do.
is God. Oh my
And when
God,
I was in
that
high
is so
school,
good.
like every fucking high school coach adopted the swing offense. And it's
Ugh,
like, this
So,
shit-
oh my God.
the swing offense with no shot clock, like that is the worst fucking basketball ever.
Set the pick. Screen across. Now run up. You set the screen. Slide down to the court. Swing the ball that way. Hold on. When he there, you move this way on the back and do the
Disgusting.
back door.
disgusting. No shot clock too.
That's the same motion. The whole time. You just
Hey, let
ball
me-
going here and there.
wait, Tim, you already worked up, so let's keep this train going. Ken, you might
Shout out to
have
the
more to add here. The MLB playoff field is set, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck 'em.
The Brewers ain't in it.
God dang it. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers, dog.
Last
I
night,
was hoping they wouldn't make. I ain't gonna hold you.
the Brewers were like, "Hey, man, we got a shot. We can, we can get this final outcome.
Psych.
We won the game.
We got to win our last 3 games, and Philly got to lose, their next 3.
Mhm.
They won in dramatic fashion last night.
Walk off.
It was beautiful. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Brewers!"
Extra ended.
And then, like 15 minutes later, we all knew that they weren't going to the playoffs.
Because Philly won. You know why? These motherfuckers
It's Philly's first appearance since 2011.
were half a game out.
Mhm.
Going into a 3-game series against the Marlins. Who's bottom of the MLB.
Yeah.
Damn near got swept.
Mhm.
thought they did get swept. Didn't they go 0-3?
No, they won one. All they had to do was win 2.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
They lost 3.
To be fair, I think they lost this season at the trade deadline.
So Lorenzo Kane, even though it's
Wait.
encrypted then,
Wait, I need to follow up on that. Do you think they lost at the trade deadline because they were without Hater, or do you think it changed like the chemistry in the locker room and they just lost it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
which is
Right,
what I
I-
was segueing into.
Yeah, like I think that one, like they overestimated. I don't know, like part of it feels like they didn't bring back enough offense, like at the trade deadline, and they got rid of pitching, and it's like, are you like, were they waving the white flag then, and it was just like, okay, well, we'll see what happens with the rest of the season, or was it like they actually believed in this team? I don't feel like they actually believed in this team, and on top of that, players felt like they didn't believe in that team because they sold off their best pitcher at the trade deadline for, I'm not gonna say nothing, but
They got the second best closer in the league at the time.
and then Devin Williams went into the tank too. So it's like you thought that you had a surplus of closers, so then you could go out and yeah. So I don't know. Like I don't know enough about baseball to really talk about like the quality of the trade that they made, because like there may be like long-term ramifications.
We might
of
not
that.
know for a few years.
Yeah.
But I do know for this season, like it didn't improve the team. And on top of that, everybody was saying we need a bat, we need a bat, we need a bat,
They didn't get no bats.
and they didn't bring back any bats.
Let me ask y'all this.
Mhm.
So we talked about what went wrong with the Brewers. Do y'all think that this is an offseason where they should blow it up, or do you think they can kind of just retool around the edges and be back into playoff contention? Like, can they actually win a World Series by retooling around the edges?
They need a motherfucker to hit over at least 260 on a regular. Goddamn.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
I hope
Yelich falling off the fucking face
Oh
of
yeah.
the earth.
He definitely
That
fell off this road.
dog. And like, I do want to take a step back, because when I was growing up, the Brewers sucked.
This is the first year they haven't made the playoffs since like 2017.
They've made
Mhm.
5 straight years.
Yeah.
So it's like this is a golden age of Brewers
Facts.
baseball, if we're really being
Mhm.
honest.
Yeah.
So like,
absolutely.
I'm not gonna like throw the baby out with the bathwater.
I agree with Triple T. Because the stadium name change doomed us. I agree. Ever since
It's still
we were,
Miller Park, damn it.
Hey, if we were Miller
Hey.
Park, we'd probably be in the playoffs.
My issue is you have to have somebody to hit the time. When the 90% of your roster is hitting under 260, that's an
what you expect to
issue.
do. Yeah.
You
can't
have
win
nobody
games
even reaching 290 is from the rookie that came up and got 100 at bats.
I heard the rookie is cold.
Yeah.
He's nice. Garrett Mitchell.
Yes.
But the issue is, okay, we needed a bat, and then Lorenzo Kane kind of spoke on it when he retired. He was kind of like, hey, you know, I didn't like the culture in essence, how it was changing, and y'all getting rid of cats who are not only just here for ball, but also like their moral support for other players. They're here to help the team afloat.
Yeah.
Chemistry. He's like, and I'm starting to see that y'all just getting rid of folk, and y'all not thinking about the actual chemistry behind closed doors. He
Mhm.
said this after the Hater trade and right after he retired.
Because he's yes.
So he felt like them getting rid of Hater was probably an issue, because it's, even though he was having a rough go of it, he was still the number 1 closer in the league.
And he bounced back in San Diego. San Diego.
He was getting himself back together, which would have been great for Devin Williams to continue to be set up, things of that nature. There was a nice little, our bullpen with the shit.
Yeah.
So now also we need pitching,
Mhm.
which we traded for, but our best arms, it seems like, is now in the minors.
It seemed like the
Mhm.
pitching went off the clip at the end there too.
It did. Our bullpen was shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely
But
terrible.
that was the issue damn near the whole season, though.
Bro, we were losing games in the 8th and the 9th inning. We should not be losing games in the 8th. We shouldn't be up 4-1 against the Marlins and losing the 9th.
Yeah. These are absolutely.
It's the bullpen. So now you don't have so you can't trust any of your hitters to get on base. Either it's a home run or bust.
Yeah.
Because nobody hits for contact. But you can't trust your bullpen to keep you in the game. And if they do get on the base and get in, they can't blow it up. But what the fuck? Like, you have to find at least 2 good hitters.
Mhm.
2 good, solid, like 290 plus hitters
Yeah.
on
Like,
contact.
again, like I follow the Brewers from afar.
Same.
But like I do know that it feels like every time they hit a home run, it's a solo home run. Like there's never
Yeah.
anybody on base.
Runners in scoring position is fucking trash, bro. It be bases loaded. You can trust it. We ain't getting another motherfucker in. Best believe we ain't getting 1. We might get 1.
I mean, the issue
So-
is like they don't have people in scoring
With no
position
outs.
in the first place.
Bases loaded with
Wait,
no outs.
so to come back around, Do you think that they can be a playoff contending team, World Series contending team by retooling around the edges, or do you think we're getting close to the time where it's like we need to start over?
We got to retool.
I think the first thing is like the last couple off seasons, people have been trying to poach Stearns. So if they can hold on to Stearns, then I have trust in him because he has a track record at this point.
Except for he didn't talk to Brendan Woodruff at all about his contract at all.
I'm just saying, like he's shown the ability to build teams.
True,
that
I
can
give
compete.
you that.
We've been,
So,
we've been
Track
the
record.
best
Yeah.
with him. So
And he's worked under the
Guys of a small market team.
Yeah, where like they're not willing to spend. So like he has to keep kind of churning through. Like that's why he has to turn Hater into 3 or 4 different people
Right.
that may hit and may become the next Hater
Mhm.
because like he can't pay Hater when he reaches like market value.
The rest of who we got is on
the pitching prospect or
the hitter
which one?
prospect.
The one who came up or someone else?
Yes. Ruiz, Estrie.
Oh, so that's someone else.
Yeah, he came in that trade. That motherfucker.
So again, like if they keep Stearns, then I have faith that they can retool and like they'll be right back where they are. Where it's like a fringe playoff team, a team that can win the division if all things go right, can win a World Series.
With the expanded playoff, we should have been there.
But hey, it's their own fault.
Yeah.
They tricked it off.
How did
They tricked. You watched how they tricked it off.
I was
You
hurt.
just explained for 10 minutes how they tricked it off.
Bro, we gotta do something.
And like
Retool-
chemistry is like a fickle
very
thing where
important
it's
thing.
like, you know, it could have been a bad batch this year, but like next
Mhm.
year you take one person out and you put one person in,
Yeah,
and
then
change
it
one
turns
person,
around.
you know,
Hey,
Mhm.
placing the lineup and it's right back.
all I know is I'm gonna be the Drewski meme when they talking about budget cuts around this motherfucker.
I'm not familiar with
Retool or rebuild? What do you think?
I feel like right now they need to retool. I don't think right at this moment it's not a need to blow it up, but definitely need to retool and figure something out.
All right.
Offense, man.
Somebody get a
He said, "Ain't nobody on this team batting over 260." That's disgusting.
No, it's horrible.
That's disgusting.
Everybody home run and nothing.
I need to send some pharmaceuticals to Christian Yelich.
Oh no! Oh no!
He ain't been the same since. I've said it before and I'll say it again. He hasn't been the same since. And also since they changed the stadium name, I mean they look terrible.
Damn, too.
That's why we losing. Who want to play in Fan?
Damn, fam. That sounds
The
stupid.
Brewers. We're playing in Miller Park.
Probably had the perfect synergy.
It was-
Exactly.
Now the energy's off. Y'all messing up all kinds of
And it
stuff.
really ain't the Brewers' fault. It's, they got Miller sold to Coors, and Coors is
Mhm.
cheap.
they don't care about
Cheaper.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Coors Field is still Coors Field. But Miller Park gotta go.
Just for emphasis, team leader in batting average. Huntsville,
We just got here.
257.
That's crazy, bro.
That's
Get
wild
allowed.
shit. That is wild, bro. Our shortstop hit 98 RBI. Shout out to Willie Adames.
Yeah, he was. I saw him. His
There you
name
go.
come up a lot.
Willie.
Because here's the thing, like I don't actively watch Brewers games. Y'all probably don't. You're like, wait, dude. I get score updates
Mhm.
as they come, like in live times. I'll be like, oh, the Brewers. Okay, so I'll be like, hey, how we lose this? But
Yeah.
I forget. I just keep going about my day. I'm like, oh, okay. Like it doesn't affect my emotions.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we can get back there soon. Let's talk about some transaction injury news. Let's stay with MLB for a second because Shoney Ohtani, he gonna make $30 million next year.
I told
Talking
y'all.
about somebody
Did I
calling.
not tell y'all that shit?
Underpaid.
I said that motherfucker finna make. He got to. Ain't no way.
He
Ain't no
called.
way.
Like he ridiculously good.
And he still got another year of arbitration because it's 2 years. Yeah, I think it was like next 2
He
years.
should
No,
not.
so with
it
him
was
signing
this
this
one, he was a free agent.
contract, he gets to be a free agent after this next year.
He is crazy.
This would be like if Tom Brady was like Tom Brady, but then also was like Hunter Smith, like on defense, like where
Hunter
you
Smith.
you're a great quarterback and then also like a pretty good defensive back too. Like
I wonder how much he gonna make after
all-
this.
He
Since
gonna
they
get
have a-
half a Billy, bro.
All's the money.
He getting half a Billy.
I would imagine like because of
I think it's 4.
four, yeah, or something. Four. And it gets
So he's a
this year,
giant.
right?
That was just
I think-
last
yeah,
year,
that just
right?
happened.
Ohtani. Like that most likely is his destination, I'd imagine.
You said who?
What, LA?
I mean, like obviously he's already in LA, but I think when he gets his big money contract, like,
It's probably the Dodgers or the
Yeah.
Yankees.
Yes.
and I would imagine because like the Asian influence, like he would probably want to
go
stick
more
on the
towards
West
it.
Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Soto turned down a $440 million contract.
Yes, he did.
That's why he got traded.
That would have been okay.
Like I said, he probably he looking for half a Billy.
So Mike Trout is currently the biggest just contract.
Mhm.
$426.5 million.
Mhm.
And I think he's gonna be coming up for one more soon. I think him and Otani are free agents next year. So he might get a short term $300 million for 3 years.
And he been hurt this year. Wasn't he hurt this year? Mike Trout. Trout played.
No, he played last year.
He gets hurt every year, but he plays a lot. And it don't matter.
He always get hurt.
He be amazing when he do. Play.
Yeah.
Right.
At the beginning of the year,
It
he
has
always
no
get hurt.
effect on whether they win or lose.
None,
Right.
zero
That's
at
true.
all. Like
That is true.
you had the best pitcher, who's damn near one of the best hitters,
And
on
then
top
the
of the
actual
best center
hitter.
fielder, damn near,
Yeah.
on top of his hitting.
Yeah.
And y'all motherfuckers ain't won shit.
Nope.
Y'all had Albert Pujols, who all of a sudden magically started hitting home runs.
Again, like
Yeah.
Pharmaceuticals.
hey Albert, hook my guy at Yelich up with your guy.
You know, like, no, how the hell you go?
Who else came
Just
out?
send him the
Hitting.
address. Like
I ain't gonna get into it. But I just know there was years of nothing, then all of a sudden a half a season of a whole bunch.
Hey.
again, Albert, my guy Christian.
Maybe it's the Mississippi of St. Louis that helps him. Because Mississippi River is right there by the stadium.
Yeah.
Like
I
literally
know
like a
that.
block from the
That
stadium.
dirty river. I know.
Speaking of which, if you need to go to St. Louis, they got Southwest has $30 flights right now.
I take the drive.
He likes to drive.
I do too. Yeah, that's 6 hours.
I appreciate it though. That ain't
Yeah.
shit.
Five
Right.
and a half.
Yeah, I like
$30?
that.
That's less than that's less than you spend on gas.
That is
It's true,
true.
but I enjoy actually.
no.
enjoy the
I
drive.
know. I'm just
I like
You got a
St.
road
Louis,
trip
too.
with me.
I would love to.
I like St. Louis, man.
I've never been to
I love St.
Louis.
Louis, and
Louis is
I love my
never
family down there, man. But like,
Louis is
woo,
nice.
$30 flights. That's what you have to do to get me to go to St. Louis.
Okay, so we're booking a tech file trip to St. Louis. That's
For
what we got.
what?
Hey,
Round trip 30?
Yeah.
live
Well,
show,
no,
live show at Tim People House.
Hey, you know what? They'll fuck with it.
Oh, they're not.
Live barbecue?
Kinsey's
A
will
live
fuck with it.
barbecue?
No. I'm going to assume that the Kinsey side of the family is going to be a lot of used.
No, the Kinseys are more so like my dad.
A lot of
A lot of
you.
you.
Think of what you talking
He's
about.
more chill than I
Yeah, I
am.
was like, you're probably smooth.
My dad more
Yeah,
chill than I
chill
am.
as well.
He's
In
super
ways.
chill.
In certain ways.
And for the most part,
Oh,
he
well,
chilling.
yeah.
For the most part, he be chilling though.
Apples don't fall far from the tree in certain
Yeah.
places.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, he be
I'm
chilling
sure you
for the
don't.
most part. And most of the time, we just chilling unless we got a reason to turn up a light, turn it up.
Shout out
What?
Tim Center. Tim Senior.
Yeah, right, for sure.
You gonna show us where
That's not shots.
where the alley fight started?
Facts.
We can't go to Acme no more.
the backyard
What's Acme?
brawls.
That's the street that they used to live on. Acme.
What's wrong with it?
Acme.
They not allowed.
No, we ain't in the hood, bro. We ain't
Also, that would be like us going to like
Every
like an
time
hour or something like that.
our ring, shit like that.
Yeah.
like right now.
Believe.
One of my best friends live on the Leap, and I tried to go over there
Wasn't delete.
like 17th, 19th.
Oh. Sherman Park,
But it's like
really
a,
ain't
it's like
that
it's like a
bad.
little perfect pocket.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say that area ain't that bad.
It's like a
Yeah.
little perfect pocket.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
when
they
you-
got new development over there too. Like
that
new houses.
area.
Yeah, over there.
It's right by that school. I forget what school it is. That's right
Mhm.
over there. But anywho, too much information.
Yeah.
Luckily, I said no names. All right. Some other transaction news in the NBA. Miami signed Tyler Hero to a 4-year, $120 million contract extension. $10 million of that is in incentives, but yet and still.
They're
Is it
crazy.
guaranteed?
Like he ain't saying that money because it's like MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, first team All NBA. Like,
But you ain't getting none of that.
No,
But-
I mean, that's still 110 over
Yeah.
4. Like it's a nice contract.
Make me work for 10 mil.
and actually, I said that wrong. That doesn't include the 10 million. So he get 120 is guaranteed. He has an extra 10 that he can
You
earn.
can get from
Mm.
that.
Woo! No, I thought he'd get one. Okay.
So
Okay.
one shout out 414.
Yeah, shout
Also,
out.
Facts.
That's good news for another 414 because Jordan Poole is looking at that and like
Absolutely.
matching 4 more. Like
Yeah.
He might look at 2.
No,
Who?
he
he's
ain't
eligible for 2.
Who?
When is he free next year? Or the year after?
He's
year after.
eligible for a extension after.
150?
Okay, so that makes
150
sense.
for him?
I mean, like-
I think he'll get at least 130.
I think his max
I feel like
is going to be
130.
like 1.
I shouldn't say at least 130. I feel like 130. If he's like Tyler Hero got 120, let me try to.
I'll take Poole over Hero
I mean,
every day.
I will hope.
I think that's it.
I don't know. Like I feel like if Tyler Hero was in the position that Jordan Poole was in, like
He
he
would-
would
Think he'll
have
do
better.
the
Oh
same
my
thing.
God, Tyler Hero with the Golden State offense with that space.
Oh, he shoot, man.
Come on, man. He love to shoot.
Yeah, he gonna shoot the lights out.
Come on, man. me in Miami, we gotta be a little bit more gritty. He got to fit into a different type of system. Jordan Poole was like,
All Jordan Poole got to do is
I
get
got a
buckets.
green light. Not with Spo.
So
Spo
how
will be
many
like,
other
you better
balls?
come out here and play some defense, and you better come out here.
I ain't hip that.
Jimmy, like, give me the ball.
That you in the playoffs, especially.
Where even Steph was like, yo,
He was celebrating Jordan Poole stuff in the background like he shouted at some point.
Now, Clay on the other hand, I don't think Clay fuck with Jordan Poole, but Steph celebrates.
He was like, that's cute, no.
Let me get my shot. Let me get mine.
That's cute, no.
Houston signed center Bruno Fernando for a 4-year, $11 million contract. That's an extension too, ain't it?
I don't know. Like, I think they brought him in on like a camp deal, and then they moved him to a 2-way, and then they moved him to like
to
this
deal.
contract. So it's like, I don't know.
Okay. The Pelicans signed Larry Nance to a 2-year, $21 million contract extension. I do too.
Like, they pretty much have locked up everybody, and they're all save for CJ and I think Valanciunas, like they're all like 26,
There for a while.
27 or younger.
Again, we are an NBA preview show. We talked about young cores that excited us in the
We
league.
will talk about
Yeah, y'all gonna hear it.
in the future.
Y'all gonna hear it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Boston signed Blake Griffin to a 1 year.
That's supposed to something of the ordinary.
I mean,
I think more so right away.
we out for more weeks, but
Blake is definitely more of a 5 than a 3 at this point.
and also on top of that, like Blake don't move a needle, but he's also not bad. So it's a sign where I'm like,
Mhm.
you could do worse.
The way somebody spun it to me is like he fits better like with like he switches better than the other centers that would have been on the market, and like they don't really need like a backline rim protector. They need somebody that's gonna be able to switch up the boards and with his feet take charges, that type of shit.
What's
You can
interesting,
also step out and take.
I don't know if y'all saw in the preseason, they played a small ball lineup in Boston.
Tatum was the center.
Tatum was the center.
Mhm.
Okay. I
He's
was like,
6'10", right?
Let me take this
I
opportunity.
think he like 6'7", 6'8". Tatum.
No,
he's
he's
No,
like
not.
Tatum
He's
might be
6'9".
6'9".
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he might be 6'9".
And he's listed as 6'9". He might be taller than that.
Oh shoot.
But I do want to take this opportunity. Blake Griffin is number 91 on the Celtics. I hate the fucking Celtics numbers.
91.
All the good
Fuck
numbers
out
are retired.
He's
So like
listed at
everybody
he's
has.
listed at 6'8" for the record.
Okay.
So
I mean, 6'9" at center in this NBA is
that's what I'm saying. Like, it
reasonable.
makes sense. Even if he was 6'7", it's still. I'm like,
Although he is light. Like most of the 6'7" ones are like PJ Tucker.
Yeah,
height.
solid.
I thought he was like 230.
PJ's like 6'5". But I'm just saying, like they're built like PJ Tucker. Where it's like
to your
they're
point of
shorter.
when we had the conversation about Ben Simmons and it was somebody else.
Oh, and the height versus
and
weight.
Blake. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the same situation. Because
Like
PJ
230
is
still like kind of sturdy at 6'9".
Tatum is 210.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I know.
Flyweight.
PJ Tucker, on the other hand, who comes
240.
in at about 6'5", is 245.
Yeah. He's
He's
solid.
sitting on the motherfucker.
Solid.
So there is that.
Fair enough. This has been my picture since the
Playoffs.
run. Yeah, I think I need to. It's almost time to retire.
Nope, it's a beautiful picture.
I mean, unless
Just
you want to
me,
put your kids up there. Like, otherwise,
Damn, it went away. Hold on. There y'all go. I think that's still a cool picture. And then the fact that I can end up cutting PJ out of that shit too.
Why you gonna what are you doing here?
Because our core's still here. This is our core. This is what I got. I got what we here with us.
You know what that is?
Our core.
Not the championship.
Them
So it's
two.
always good.
It's always.
Always. PJ always good here.
He
PJ,
always go.
Hey, PJ,
I have no issue with PJ.
you always good in
I have no
Milwaukee.
issue with PJ, but
Even though you've played for like two teams I really don't like.
it just works that these four are still here,
Things
and we
change.
get another one this year, forever.
Well, that's be a new picture.
Shout out to WWE
Yeah.
together.
Oh shoot. OKC traded. This ain't even important.
it's not.
OKC traded a bunch of people
For a bunch of
Houston,
other people.
for a bunch of other people,
Half of
and
them
then
already got
some of
away.
them got way. Like it's nothing here.
Derek Favors is a Rocket. Like that's most noteworthy part of it.
There you go. NBA injury news. Minnesota center Carlton Towns was hospitalized last week with a throat infection that caused him trouble breathing and forced him to be on bed rest for days. He
Jesus
said that he
Christ.
just started walking again on Saturday. He has lost nearly 20 pounds since he's been sick.
Yeah, he's down to 231.
It's something in the air, bro. Everybody been kind of like sick lately, bro. It's been some viral joints, bro. And thank God I ain't, but still, it's been folks sick. Like my daughter's sick right now. Kind of the same thing that I've been seeing around here. People with like a viral infection going on. Like, it's kind of wild. And she's in North Carolina. So it's just something in the air right now. Like everybody kind of getting sick around the same time. So I hope he gets some get better, man. And
You know what's crazy about COVID is that I forgot colds existed.
yeah,
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I didn't. I was just like,
people,
normal
people just
thing.
get sick sometimes, and it's not COVID.
you
every
know what?
time.
No, I ain't gonna put that on air.
Jesus.
Growth. I wish we
boy.
had a positive bell for like Tim when it's like
Y'all
growth.
changed our whole view of
Hell
me,
no.
and I was like, nope.
Oh shit. This definitely got to be
Bell
something.
retracted.
Right.
Hell no.
Also, want to just point out the fact that Cleveland forward Evan Mobley, he's going to be out for about 2 weeks. He probably missed the start of the season. He had an ankle injury in practice.
He's also in the future. Go get some love on our NBA preview.
Fact.
I like that
Also,
Cleveland
like,
squad.
are we still calling Towns the center? Like,
At this point, he's the 4 for
Right.
Minnesota, but they're just playing 2 centers. But to your point, this upcoming season, yes, he'll be a power forward.
and I mean, like, that's gonna matter for like all NBA purposes and stuff like that for him too. So it's like,
it's gonna be tough to beat out Giannis. I can tell you that.
that's the defense. Like, you got to beat out like the Bams of the world.
Ain't Bam
Anthony
considered a
Davis.
center?
Apparently, they're trying to play him at center at 4 a little bit more this year. Wait,
Next to who?
Dirk 7.
Mm.
Like, I don't think like he's gonna start, but like
I think he's a 4.
they're gonna have lineups where Bam is the 4.
He needs to be. He's a 4. He's
I mean,
not a
started
5.
as 4.
I mean, he can be a spot 5, but
He don't want to be that either, though.
Bam will do whatever you ask him to do. It look
Right.
like.
True, to an extent, but like that's the reason why they keep trying to find a way for him to stay at the 4 because he's a 4. Like he's not a 5.
I hear you. The projected top 2 picks in the 2023 draft, they're facing off as we speak right now in this moment. They're playing tonight and on Thursday. You can catch it on ESPN2. I still can't say his last name. Victor
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama. That
Yama.
it's the Wim part. I don't feel like it should start off as Wim based on how it's spelled. But
Wembanyama.
yeah, he's
Really?
playing against Scoop. I don't know why, but my brain wants to be like, actually,
It's pretty phonetic. It's Wembanyama.
you're right. I just had to figure out which part. I was breaking up at weird parts. I was weaving out.
Are you trying to pronounce what is
shit.
what
I was
sounds
about to
MB
pro-
make?
I was gonna pronounce every single vowel in his name. Anyway, against Scoot Henderson, so G League Ignite playing against the Metropolitan 92. Vic was talking about Scoot, and he said about Scoot, quote, "He's a really great player. If I was never born, I think he would deserve the first spot." End quote.
Yeah.
I asked with that.
I feel like that's like one of those things that gets like lost in translation where he didn't mean it to come off that
Well,
way,
maybe not.
but like
Hey.
because Gobert gets in the same thing. Like he just says stuff bluntly, and it's like I wouldn't say it like that, but like
Like that's what
that's what
it
it
is.
is, right?
Oh man, we had an NBL team come in and beat an NBA team.
Nah, that was wild.
What's the city in Australia?
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
I
I know Kane was
36ers.
probably geek, bro.
I'm talking to Kane after we leave here. I'm gonna need the Steve Weiser to wear off.
Steve,
You need 2 beers.
What?
Yeah.
One beer got me feeling like I had a whole pack. And I had half.
I got all slanted and shit.
Fuck all
Oh
here.
man, if Camilla 10 years ago could see you now,
Oh, she would be so disappointed in me.
So disappointed.
She would be like, half a beer? Matter of I'm gonna be honest. Young
Half a beer,
me would have looked at me and be like,
Half a beer.
did you in?
Used to do the
You used to do
Fed-
5 shots before you walked out the door.
sweet tea and Jeremiah weed.
Man, I used to drink hard apple cider with Hennessy. I didn't have no real mixer. It was just alcohol with alcohol.
Mix, using alcohol as the mixer.
How do we?
Yo,
I
we
still
still,
kind of do that to this day sometimes.
Man, we used to come to the pay-per-view. We used to all get together and watch wrestling pay-per-views, and everybody would
25
walk in
people.
with a bottle.
Me and Sam was
we used to
talking
drink
about that.
Hennessy though.
I
Heavy.
I
used to drink
was
Hennessy
not
all
I
the
drank a
time.
lot of Hennessy.
I did too. I can't.
The only
Henny and
the
apple
closest I
juice.
got, like I
Cannot do it
had
now,
it,
bro.
but I ain't really fuck with it.
Cannot do
But
it
that
now.
Douce and lemonade, that was
Hove
Dooch.
and B.
That Hove and
Yeah.
B was Dooch, you know. That was at the podcast festival.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
dude.
They're like, oh, try this Hove and B. I'm like, bro, this shit is amazing.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Listen, Hennessy
Hennessy ain't it no more.
and ginger ale.
No,
Hennessy and apple juice.
no.
Both of them.
None no more.
Shout out to Carrie Hilson, because that's one reason I started drinking Hennessy and apple juice. When she sung Henny and apple juice, that's what you get me when you want to get me loose. I said, let me try that.
Luce says,
I want to get
loose.
loose.
I said, what is this?
Loose she speak up.
Bro,
Let me
what
try
is
this
this?
drink.
Woman, thou art loose.
And I tried it, and I said,
Heard that was a great play. Let me try this.
and then I amped it up when I started doing hard cider with listen, yeah, young me would be disappointed right now.
I was so drunk.
Bro, we
In my 20s, bro.
15 shots of
Every
real
weekend I'm drunk,
Real
bro.
liquor.
15 shots of them.
That don't make sense. Bro, I used to fall asleep in the club, in the bars, nigga. That's how drunk I was, nigga. Falling asleep.
But not because he's drunk. He's tired.
I was just because sleep at the bar, bro. Standing up.
Mine both, bro. I was spending money, drunk. I was taking shots.
Well, my song come on though. I'm dancing.
Oh yeah, I know you was a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing
That's how
machine.
Ken really first saw Tim
Yeah.
at my wedding. Like,
I was like, where's this nigga, dog?
Nigga, Bobby Brown, nigga definitely did a line in the back. Definitely did a line.
and later on, he probably was like, dang, that's just how he is.
Yeah.
But no, let's move on. I'm sorry, y'all. My wedding was one of the drunkest times I've seen Tim. He was like, I've seen Tim drunk.
It was a celebration. I was enjoying myself.
If you want to know what Tim looked like at your wedding, think about Carlton when he took speed.
Yeah.
It was Tim out there and my little brother. It was them two just
I
bobbing
was
off
a dancing motherfucker. When he came out there, I was like, oh yeah. Oh
They
yeah.
just out there banging. If you come walking, they just out there banging. And I was sitting there like, what is happening?
Yeah.
We are at a wedding.
We're at a
Yo,
wedding.
shit, we bang everywhere.
That shit funny.
Nah, the reception got lit. But anyway,
Shut your ass.
Hello.
Your children.
but no, yeah. The Suns lost to an NBL team. They're the first non-NBA team to win a preseason game since 2016, fam.
Oh, good lord, it's getting late.
G Wiser fam is closing in on
Hey,
me.
my eyes got me looking like, what's up here? I'm like, I'm missing something.
Oh shit, that's why you been. Oh, you got stutter too.
Oh no, I'm good. I got hot as a motherfucker drinking this shit. Yeah, I told you I was trying to catch
I done drank more than Ken at this point.
Dude.
You done? Done? Oh, well, shit.
I've been done, bro.
At the detox before we leave the studio.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I do too really bad.
Let's do this. Finish this shit up.
All right, at least 125 people are dead after police fight.
No, well, damn.
Jesus Christ.
No, wait.
Wait a minute. You
Where's
wanna
that
even
even
tell
at?
me
Oh,
first?
that's the line. Where's this even at? He just pulled random news out of nowhere. Well, fuck it. Motherfuckers died. And I was like, shit.
Shit, wait a minute. What was up? They should go there.
We gotta segue a little bit. Like we gotta it did get hot. We gotta like hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm trying to look out for y'all bladders.
125 dead. Damn.
Now,
That
what-
wasn't
now
this topic.
It is, but you gotta say you gotta give us a warning that we about
Ron
to go.
Burgundy, the shit out of that one.
Listen, going from a high to a low here. We have some bad news to talk about.
125 people are dead. No. After police fired tear gas into the crowd at an Indonesian soccer match, police were attempting to disperse the crowd after violence broke out following the match between Persebaya Surabaya and Arema Malang. Panic ensued as fans rushed for the exit and people wound up trampled.
Jesus.
My goodness, like that's
Yeah,
That's
so like
terrifying.
so disappointed with their team's loss, thousands of supporters of Arema, known as Aremania, reacted by throwing bottles and other objects at players and soccer officials. Witnesses said fans flooded the pitch and the team answered for why they succumbed to their first home defeat to their top rival in 23 years.
that's quite an overreaction
That is.
for a loss.
Like,
A what?
granted,
The
it's 23
first loss
years,
to
but
that team?
bro, like,
Damn,
it nothing lasts forever.
facts.
Like,
It's a game.
The Undertaker's 21-1. 21-2 now. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Keep in mind, like there were 40 some odd thousand. Yeah, roughly what he did. So there were like 40 some odd thousand people in the stands, and it was only Arema fans because the last time they played them, or a time that they played them recently, like they were brawls in the stands when they allowed fans from both teams. So, like this is a very heated rivalry that often gets violent. So it's not
to the families, man. That
For sure.
really sucks.
this is the
Yeah.
deadliest sporting event in like 50 years.
To die by being trampled as well.
That's horrible.
Have any of y'all ever been trampled?
No.
I've been in very close situations where
I've been trampled.
Like,
It is terrifying to be just under feet.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I was a child, so I was like doubly terrified. Shout out to my mama because she saw me getting. She saw it was I was in the gas station getting 2 chips. She was paying for gas. I'm grabbing my chips, and 2 dudes were just in the gas station fighting. And they started throwing them blows. They happened to be in my aisle, and they happened to keep fighting. They started fighting. Oh, like I just fell, and they were like on me, fighting, like trampled. Like my mom looked over. I don't know if that mom's trained. I don't know if that. She ran and she grabbed both of them. She said, "Get off my daughter!" And she cussed everybody out. And I was in the car crying. I was hysterical. And then I was like, "But I didn't get my chips." And she took me to a different gas station. No dudes followed us to the other gas station, and she was like, "That's when she got on edge. And she got out the car and she was like, "Let me tell you something. You know my mom? She's a lovely woman. But let me tell you this: 30 years ago." She was a little bit of a different woman. And she was about to cuss down there. We just actually followed you to apologize. We didn't see your daughter. Like, we actually feel terrible about this. Can we buy whatever it is that she wanted? And she actually said, like, no, get away from us.
Yeah.
But
Appropriate response.
Yeah. But yeah.
Fuck away from me.
Like,
Exactly.
no, like, don't be following me to no other location. No.
Man, fuck you.
What if I had gone home? Like, you just wouldn't follow me to a crib?
Exactly.
Facts. I didn't think that's terrifying.
A pistol on your goofy ass walking up on me with that bullshit.
Shoot, then I got home and she told my uncles and my cousins, and they was all, "What gas station?"
Exactly. I'm already knowing.
Scouting.
Chilling.
These the niggas here.
Just passing up 2 right.
Exactly.
Because my family do not play when it comes to me. But that's another story for another day that should not be told on air. Let's talk about
Sound like
extreme
some
rules.
extreme.
It was extreme. It was recent extreme rules.
part of the family.
I learned.
There we go. That's that segue. That's what we're talking about here. Extreme Rules is taking place this Saturday in Philly, 7 p.m. Central Time. We're going to take a look through this card real quick and talk about what matches we're looking forward to. And as we go through it, just say who we think going to win each match.
Okay.
So, Liv Morgan, who is the champion, will be fighting against Ronda Rousey in an Extreme Rules match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. And I will also say this too: if you're not a wrestling fan, Extreme Rules, you know, every rule has every match has some quote unquote extreme condition. So I always say, if you're not a wrestling fan, but you kind of like MMA or violent stuff, this is the one you should probably this is the one you tune into. So, anyways, Linda. Listen. Liv Morgan and Ronda, who y'all got? I'm not gonna make it in this episode.
I got
y'all keep rolling.
I got Ronda. I love Liv, but you gotta get the title out of her hands, bro.
I think
she's a ridiculously weak champion.
I think it's a good situation for her to lose the belt.
Yeah, it's perfect
because Ronda is considered like the baddest woman, still considered the baddest woman on the planet. And so for her to win in an Extreme Rules match where she can just do whatever she wants to her,
it's her element.
It doesn't make Liv look bad because it's like, okay, you lost to Ronda Rousey in a match where she can do whatever she wanted to do.
I actually think that they set this up so that she can do, like, somebody else can kind of step in and beat the shit out of Ronda essentially
to help her win.
Because then you don't have to, it doesn't have to be like, oh, she beat Ronda. It's just like she escaped essentially. Like it makes
she's been escaping Ronda the whole title reign down here.
And then that then allows him to kind of pivot into whatever Ronda's next feud is, because whoever it is cost her the title, and then she's gonna go after them.
And I think the next one is Survivor Series.
Apparently they're not doing like brand against brand, so I don't know what they're going.
They're doing war games.
Okay, but I mean, I'm saying, like, I don't know what they're gonna do with the champions. Like, usually it's champ versus
That's
champ.
true.
So, like, I don't know. Maybe she get a month off. I don't know. But I can see them using like the stipulations of this match to kind of get around, like,
these will be the next 5 contenders. Ronda. Yeah, I can see that.
All right, so you said Ronda. I said Liv. Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins in a fight pit match. Daniel Cormier is serving as special guest.
Where he come from?
So he just was announced on Saturday, but he was in UFC. They've been talking.
Yeah, I know.
Coming
But like,
how
how did he get involved in this?
They needed a referee for the fight pit match, which is, and that's probably gonna be in the UFC octagon or an UFC-ish octagon-ish kind of.
I didn't know what it was. Shout out to the mayor. He sent me something.
Yeah, like
I was like, oh, it looked dope.
Right, they've done this at various times throughout the history. Like I remember when they had Kim Shamrock, like they used to have like Lions Den matches or like a dungeon match with
The
Owen
dungeon
Hart.
matches
And,
is incredible.
so like, I don't know. I have no. There's nothing on this card that really is like. Oh, I
This
gotta
whole
watch that.
card is be
Yeah.
fun to me.
Mhm.
But I also haven't been paying attention. So like
Yeah.
maybe there's storyline and stuff, but it's just like
Riddle and Riddle and Rollins. have been
Very
going at it
personal.
Yeah, they-
because they've been
right.
Yeah,
damn
making a
close
personal.
shots.
yeah, little bitch. That's why your wife divorced
He
your
just
ass.
told him on Monday. Yes, I was watching it. He just told him yesterday. He was like, "You gonna need all this money to pay for your child support." I
Oh,
was like, God damn.
damn,
Like, you know,
bro.
child support get a little expensive these days. I'm like, God dang, bro. Like, no, Rollins has been on Riddle's
He
ass.
triggered like half the audience with that.
Hey, oh what? Nigga, like, God, that shit hurt.
Hey, that shit
That
get
hurt me,
expensive,
bro.
That shit worth it. He ain't spit up with facts.
Oh what?
But no, that's gonna be a fun one because they've been kind of trying to dip into the is this real, is this fake kind of thing. So
I saw that.
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Yeah.
But
Who
still
y'all got?
very really entertaining.
I got Seth Rollins
That'll be
winning this stuff. Yeah.
I got Riddle.
Okay.
I don't even know what this match is, but I know Riddle's been in it before, so I'm gonna go with Riddle.
Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a strap match.
What's the strap match again? When they both connected to the
They got that big ass leather ass strap.
Yeah.
when they both connect to each other,
Yeah.
they whipping it. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I just got what you were
Right.
laughing at.
Hey.
Hey,
Um,
Drew McIntyre will always win stuff.
Yeah, that's
But they building Karrion Kross.
I think Karrion Kross. I'm
I'm
gonna just
go with
pick him.
Karrion.
Bianca Belair
This is gonna be the match of the night.
I hope Bianca wins.
versus Bayley in a ladder match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah,
The
I don't
first
want.
women's ladder match in company, which seems weird.
Yeah,
Because
that,
they
when I
did
heard
NXT.
that, I was like, really?
Like, I mean, they've had Money in the Bank matches, which
Mhm.
involve a ladder, but it hasn't been a one-on-one
Ladder
Just
match.
ladder match.
But I feel like they don't really do ladder matches anymore. Like that's probably part of the reason.
Yeah. I don't know.
I hope Bianca wins.
Yeah, I hope Bianca win. I don't want anyone to beat Bianca for the title until Charlotte comes back.
So Charlotte also said that she got her eye on Bianca.
Yeah, so it makes sense
That's the
when
fight I
Charlotte.
want to see.
Yeah, that's what I was like when Charlotte comes back.
She may be held up. She may
So
hold on
is-
to it till WrestleMania.
Is Charlotte the last horsewoman that she hasn't beaten? Like who? Well, I feel like
Mm.
Bianca, she's done 3 of the 4, but I don't remember who the 4th is. Like I know she obviously beat
Becky,
Becky.
Becky and
Bailey,
has she beat Becky?
Sasha,
She fought
Charlotte. She about to fight her now. No, she beat Becky. She beat
I thought
Becky
she
before.
beat.
Oh,
She,
she
fight-
fight-
she had to go
she
through the
fighting
obstacle
Bailey now.
course and all of that shit like that.
I'm sorry, I said Bailey, but they fighting this weekend.
Yeah, but she beat Bailey already.
Oh,
Okay, so maybe it is Charlotte.
it's probably.
Yeah,
don't think she
Charlotte
beat
didn't
Charlotte
win. Yeah, Charlotte the one there.
That'll be a good match too. Whenever Charlotte
Yeah.
comes
She
back.
ain't been around since she been really run. Like Charlotte was on SmackDown.
Mhm.
Well,
And
she
then
was
she
just-
left because her and Andrade was about to get engaged, married, and all of that shit. Like this, like the
Yeah.
last 2 years,
And
Charlotte ain't
honestly,
really
she
been
needed a break. Like she,
Yeah, she was holding it
Come back
down.
with
she was
different
carrying.
Right, can come back with a different place.
there. Here you go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Look at her when she started NXT. Look at her
Just finished my
She's maturing.
now. In her mid 30s. Edge versus
God damn.
Finn Balor. In an I Quit match.
Ooh,
I hope
Edge.
Demon Finn comes back for this match.
You think so?
Finn Balor. I'm taking all. I'm going risky. with all my
Risque.
predictions.
I got Edge. Though.
I mean, they kind of
I'm
made
with Edge.
the judgment they was like, so they need to start winning.
You need to win soon. You're gonna beat somebody.
Oh,
Or you got somebody.
pretty interesting. The Brawling Brutes, who were Sheamus, Rich Holland, and Butch against Imperium, Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci.
This
in a
match I'm looking forward to.
Man tag team. Good old fashioned Johnny Brooke match.
That
I
might
don't
be the
know
match.
that
What
is.
is the- yeah, I was like, what is
So
that?
it's like a street fight, but they add like shillelaghs and all
Shillelagh?
kind of.
What's a
Shillelagh, like the thing
Oh.
that Finley used to
Finley's
always
use.
Oh, Fit Finley.
Oh,
They probably have some kind of sword around there, something like that.
I hope.
or
Oh
sword.
my god, they hope they don't have no swords out there.
just all kind of shit like that.
well,
But
Drew. Oh, I was like, I thought Drew McIntyre. was
Right,
on
like-
there.
I
maybe
mean, but
they might
having
have a keg out there or something.
Uh-huh.
Like
They
old
have
Irish
shit
shit.
to beat each other with.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they said. It's
They
like
just go beat the hell out of
they-
each other.
They
yeah.
bring a whole bunch of. It's a street fight with an Irish twist.
I'm gonna tell y'all now. This is the match.
It's
This
gonna be
is
the match of the
one.
night. Probably.
This is the one. That's the
Yeah.
one I'm want to see the most.
They might figure it out
I'm looking forward to it.
outside of Becky and Bianca. I mean Bianca and Bailey.
Too many beats.
Oh, yeah, because
It's
Bailey,
only- but those are the
Bailey
two
ain't wrestled
titles on
in-
the card for the night. That's the only thing that disappointed me. Like you got the two women's titles, cool. But you got an Intercontinental Championship that you've been making relevant with Gunther. you got a U.S. title that you're making relevant with Bobby Lashley. The tag team championships, if you want to keep them on the Usos, you got them on every show, might as well have them on the fucking pay-per-view.
I think they deserve the night off.
Also, I think that like it makes the titles mean more. Like if you don't just have it, we know there's gonna be a defense every pay-per-view. It's like actually build up a story, like not
Which
just
they have been, which I appreciate.
And Gunther's still fighting, although it's not for this
Yep.
title. Like he's represented there,
make me more like less is more sometimes.
and that's part of why the bloodline is so like
I don't know.
cold to me. Oh,
I do have a quick blow the whistle.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Let's get into that. We doing drop.
You don't have to.
He said I'm ready to go. He said I got some beef.
All right, now that's enough out of you. You know what? Tee his ass up.
I always forget about the extended part.
Same.
Antonio Brown. That brother is wilding. He was captured on TMZ footage and naked in a pool, exposing himself to other people. I think he was in Dubai. Posted a picture of him hugging Gisele Bündchen after they won the Super Bowl. Bell shot at Tom Brady, who's currently going through a divorce with her.
He posted that
Allegedly.
picture timely.
Yeah.
Right after it was announced.
Yep.
And like people, I mean, it's Twitter, so everything is a joke. Everything is haha. But like we're really watching a dude like unravel in real time. Same thing with Kanye West.
Yeah.
Like we're watching
Yo,
people
boy.
unravel in real time, and people are just like taking it as a joke. It's like everything is funny until they step across that line where it's like, oh damn, like the signs were there. Like
Now you gotta go to jail.
I would say before they hurt themselves or other people,
Yeah.
and then you looking back, it's like, oh damn, like yeah, they were kind of like
Wallet.
going crazy for 3 years publicly.
My man's posted that picture, and Tom Brady had that man living in his house and put him back on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Revived his career.
Shit,
Nobody
wild, bro.
wanted that motherfucker. He moved him in the crib, and on the day that I announced that my divorce is about, you gonna post a
That's low.
That's weak as hell.
And the thing is, like, I don't even have the full list, but I'm just gonna go off memory of the things that Antonio Brown has done in the last couple of years. Quit publicly on the field, just
Taking
took his
his
shit
drugs,
off
yeah.
and walked off the field. He was arrested or cited for like throwing furniture out of a window.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was accused of physically assaulting various women that he's been in relationships with.
Headbutts.
That was Chad Johnson. The helmet thing with the Raiders when he was on that team.
Yeah.
Whatever he was accused of that got him kicked off of the Patriots.
That's when he was trying to blow the whistle on Robert Kraft.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he like burn himself with like icy hot or some shit? Like
I honestly can't remember.
It's been so much.
It was so many
much
different
stuff
things.
that has happened, and people.
stipulations
He got
and
a funny
contracts.
dance. So like,
If AB fucked
do your
up,
dance, AB.
mm-mm.
Like it's just like we kind of got to start like actually having real conversations about like these public antics of these people. It's like some things are like publicity stunts, but like there's also like a pattern of behavior that is only leading in one direction. I mean, obviously I'm blowing the whistle on AB, but like also like we got to do better. Like if we're talking about like mental health and all these things, it's like Kanye being bipolar doesn't excuse like his behavior for the last 5 years. Also, the fact that he's not taking his meds on purpose, like whatever. AB clearly has some stuff going on. Like people want to talk about like that perfect hit, and like yes, there has been like a clear trend
correlation
since then, but like he wasn't wrapped too tight to begin with,
Right.
and like consistently throwing him on the field to take more shots to the head is like the worst thing that you can do for him. I don't have a way to bring it back up. I'm sorry.
I don't disagree. I think your points are very well taken, and it's something that we should consider as a society, because literally everything becomes a joke online, and some things shouldn't be jokes.
Yeah.
And we got to find that balance. It's all gone, Tim.
I was just checking because you've been talking about it. You ain't really drinking this, so I was just.
No, I
See if
poured
there's anything
when
in there.
he was I poured the rest of it.
Ah.
Yeah.
My cup is empty. And
Shout out to the mayor.
Shout out to the mayor for sure.
Appreciate you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Please don't give us
No more beer.
no,
Hey,
no, because he might bring us like some chocolate vodkas. He might throw it back to when we was out here wild and reckless, and we don't need that. I don't need no hard liquor. If we gonna drink, let's keep it at beer and wine level, please.
The bees knees, though.
That bees knees.
Let me
was
know when
fire.
you want to take a trip to
We
find
can-
the bee's knees.
We can spin the block on that one.
Yeah, that bees knees was fire.
Now, to end the show, in our group chat, we have a tech group chat, of course. Eric sent us the new ESPN NBA theme song. I have not yet listened.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I'm not sure if it's really kicked off YouTube. We gonna find out, because if so, y'all can just mute this part YouTube. I don't really care. We at the end now, so y'all gonna do it. Y'all gonna do it. So let me actually try to find initially ESPN's original. Oh, that is it. Okay,
I don't have it.
you can go ahead and drop my volume. This is the old music. As you remember, watching the game, it's just like, yeah. Not a top tier NBA theme, but you know, it
Yeah, it's
has
all
memories.
right.
This
It's not round ball rock.
You get the idea.
Mhm.
Now, we got us a new thing. Oh, okay. This is interesting.
It don't feel like basketball.
It don't.
It feel more like football.
I do
Like,
F with it, but I'm not sure if it feels like basketball.
Yeah.
I sent the Larry David meme and was like, it's okay. I kind of.
Maybe we should see some highlights too.
Right, like, I feel like it's not high energy enough for basketball.
I do like I like how it started. Like it caught my attention from the beginning.
I think we got 2 comments. We got comments.
Oh, they got a little breakdown too. I can see them getting real busy with the commentary. Like, and on the 30th day that he has tried to come through.
That was the thing about AB. Got frostbite.
Oh yeah.
And he did.
No, this is cold. This is cold. I guarantee you
But
when
also,
you
I
see
don't know
it.
how far we gonna get into this.
I feel like they'll use this part.
I guarantee you when we see this with some highlights and they got the little commentator talking in the background about the story of the game and all that stuff.
Like, that's why I feel like it's this part.
Oh,
But you
Yeah,
got the Scott Storch piano.
Scott Storch.
I'm a fan.
Mm.
I like this.
Yeah, it'll probably grow.
Titonia World
It's
says the
gonna have
second.
to, bro. It's
Titonia
gonna have
World
to. I am
said
Groot.
the second half of it sounds like Rocky 4, but it's still not great. I think that's gonna grow on me real quick.
Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, it's better than what they had.
Yes, because the one they had wasn't that memorable. Like it was just.
Like I said, like NBA on NBC, like that's the GOAT, always the GOAT.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's easily the best. That's one of the best sports related. What's that one called? Round ball rock.
Yeah, got this shit completely off on that.
Oh, we out of here
John
anyway.
Tesh.
We we are getting ready to exit. We're gonna do our exit to NBA on NBC.
Just talk loud over it.
Right. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. We're gonna head out. We appreciate y'all rocking with us this week.
Round ball rocking was.
Make sure y'all check out our NBA preview show on Thursday
Yeah, that shit fire.
on the Good News Network.
Hey, fitting.
you picked up what I was doing here.
Picked up what you putting down.
And yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to Tech File this week. NBA season is here. We got some preseason games going on. We are excited.
What's that? Abu Dhabi?
That's on Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday at 11 a.m. I remember I checked. I have a meeting there in that time, and I was like, dang it. But yeah, we're going to get out of here. If you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me
Wait a minute.
on Twitter, Instagram, PSN, 2K Streets, and Apple Music at Camille Monet. CAMILLEMONAE.
At your 2021 Milwaukee Bucks burner. Sorry, 2021 NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks burner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
Your
Everyday _ gentleman on Instagram. Shit. What's my shit? Y'all know what it is. I'll say that.
I'm showing you the time so you can.
Well, since you don't know your shit and I do know mine, it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ask Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me.
It ended as you started talking.
It's all right. It said it had like 12 seconds left. And that
Right,
shit
it said it
turned
had
off.
12, but somebody wanted to put copyright information at the end. We don't need all that. We know we're going to get taken down off YouTube.
fuck out of here. Anyways,
Oh shoot.
well, we got it.
We out. Bye, y'all.
Peace.
That's a classic, man.
It
We're
is.
still hot.
Oh,
I don't know, man.
y'all can hear me as
They got
classic.
that shit
You know
on.
what I'm saying? I
All
wanna-
he did was, ooh, yeah.
Oh no.